It's not all I think about,
less.
Junior. It's just I'm trying to help you. I was reading the comments and people thought that. Okay, we're live. All right. Hey, everybody. We're going to listen to this AI song, and when it's over, we're going to start the show. This song is about Ruff House BBQ. It is, if any children are watching, turn it off. This show's for 18 and over. This is not medical advice. This is not financial advice. And what's the other one I got to say?
Legal?
This is not legal advice. Thank you,
This is
Jason.
not illegal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here, get that mic right on. Yeah, there you go. All right.
Got you.
You have like a radio voice.
No.
he denies that.
No.
All right.
I have a hate my own voice.
This song is called
It's a
Ruff
radio
House
voice.
Meet.
But no, I'm already laughing.
When the song's over, the show starts.
Where the west winds blow. Chase on a big motherfucker is a master of flame, bringing barbecue glory now.
Everybody here?
His name, Ruff House BBQ. Rough, I'm a bitch in heat. All I can think about is rubbing his meat. Tender and bold, seasoned just right.
Are you gonna use this?
Brisket so soft, I put it
Is this
in
your
my
entrance music,
mouth.
maybe? Yeah.
So divine,
It's
makes
gonna
me
play
moist
when you
down
Brisket
south.
what?
There you go.
The women of Ventura, in rapture they dine. Each bite of his craft, a moment sublime. A taste so profound makes me wanna get some. Jason's barbecue makes bodies start to come. With every plate served, he raises the bar. From Texas to Ventura, he's now the star.
Right in the mirror.
In the heart of the city, his legend
Very
was
mindful.
deep. For Jason and his smoke makes even vegans eat that meat. Rough, I'm a
We got a lot of
bitch
questions
in
from the
heat.
internet
All I can
for
think
you.
about is
Yeah.
eating Jason's meat. Ventura tide.
Okay.
Hard after dark.
You might not want it. No, they're all fine.
Barbecue makes me wanna
They're mostly about
bark.
meat and barbecue, so I'm like, I'm not a barbecue expert.
Give me that sausage, give me that meat. Ruff House BBQ with big motherfucker chasing all the ladies wanna eat his meat. On his lap we all wanna see. I'm a bitch in heat.
It's one of the better
Gonna
ones.
make it skeet. We love
This
you,
one and the
Ventura.
pancakes one.
We sure do appreciate you letting us play for Ventura Tide Pod tonight. Enjoy the show.
Oh, it's a
with this
live
big
one.
It's a live
Live
performance.
AI show.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
That's great.
I gotta go and hose my skirt down because this meat is so fucking good. I punched my drummer in the nuts and slapped my daddy in the face. I lost control. Ruff House BBQ is the best in the county of Ventura. And this Jason
We're gonna hear this
motherfucker's
at
gonna
Surf Rodeo
take
next
over.
year.
All right, I gotta cool this beaver down.
All right, I think that's enough.
Did she say
All right,
cool this
Junior,
beaver
get the
down?
applause ready. All right, you want to... Junior, this is Junior's job.
No.
Wrong
Oh,
one.
fuck.
Ruff House BBQ is the
The applause.
Okay.
It's
It's that one, okay?
This
I
is
saw you
applause.
practicing before the... Okay, ready?
Applause.
Welcome.
welcome to the Ventura Tide Pod, ladies and gentlemen. We got Jason, Ruff House BBQ. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for being on our show.
And thanks for having me.
All right, welcome to the show.
You sound so ecstatic.
Well,
So
actually, you know what?
excited.
Here, Junior, take this weed off here. Jason's this is like probably the worst day to schedule you, right? Because you're like kind of, it was like a service day.
I'm always tired, so.
Me too.
Yeah.
Born
All
tired.
right, I forgot. I got to get you a cold brew.
Hey.
You like black or sweetened or
Sweeten.
sweetened? Okay. I mean, I got you one too.
Okay, just toss it all over here.
Nitro. Give this one to
Is it from Lovewell?
big motherfucker Jace.
Dude, it's not open on Sundays. Oh, but they do
Dude,
that.
I went.
Oh,
I tried to get
man.
it from Singing Sun, but they wouldn't let me in
Why?
because they were closed.
Did you say, yo,
That makes sense.
I'm
Yeah,
the
they were
icon.
just closing up when I came in.
Dark
Yeah.
cocoa sweet cream. Wait, that actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, later we got to do our pickle sponsor.
Pickle sponsor.
We're fucking
Okay.
doing it.
We're doing it.
are doing
No, you're doing it.
Junior. We'll show you how to act. Act like you're eating something. And then we could do a commercial for Ruff House and actually
wet.
eat
Don't
the
put it on the
pickle. What
electricity.
are they doing over
Make
there?
pickles.
What are they doing over there?
So don't put it on the electricity.
We're gonna pay them
Don't
no
put water.
mind.
We're all
what
gonna
did
die.
you make today?
All right.
This is not
Where's where are you serving out?
Barbecue.
Barbecue? What
Yeah.
though?
Brisket, pulled pork, ribs, pork belly burn-ins,
Oh, I love burn
turkey
ends.
breast, lamb
Okay.
chops,
Everything.
sausage, everything.
I love burnt ends. I feel like They're underrated.
We
I
have
fucking
3
love 'em.
different kinds, and we only run one.
Really?
Yeah, I had like death threats when I like was gonna change them. You better fucking not, man. We only like the maple ones. I'm like, all right,
Maple?
cool. Yeah.
Oh god, that's so good.
The I used to have them in like when I lived in Georgia. They call them like rib tips or something. It's basically like fried fat or something. I used to almost feel like my heart struggling after I ate them.
That's when they're cooked right.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost had a cardiac arrest, and I'm pretty healthy, like a runner. Yeah. All right. So I went to your spot today.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I brought. Did you see? I brought a friend with me. He was a barbecue expert. He went to barbecue school, so it was just happened to be swinging through.
No,
only
wait.
And
I want to
yeah.
backtrack right now and say,
Okay.
Junior and I say thank you so much for the invite.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much
Hell
for
yeah.
letting us know you were going to be there,
Yep.
supporting and not telling us. Thank you for that.
would you have come?
Maybe. Yes. Maybe. Yes.
Doubt it.
You don't know that. You don't know.
Or I'll
who
let
to
you know
ask.
next time.
Oh, okay.
But everybody, if anybody wants to try what I have labeled as the best barbecue in Ventura, easily,
Thank you.
right?
What'd you order today?
Ruff House BBQ. Well, there's 5 people. I was with 5
shit.
people,
So did you guys
did,
all
the
like?
full assortment?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I wanted to try the smash burger because Jason, I don't know if you know this person, Kyle Kimbrell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sold him a smoker.
Okay, he bought your smoker.
I sold him my
Yeah.
That's
very
intimate.
first smoker. Yeah.
It's very.
Okay, so he came over here. He actually, before Ventura Tide Pod started, we were doing a video in here, and that's what made me think we could do it here, a podcast. But we were doing something because he's a physical therapist,
Yeah.
right? So he was like, "Hey, this guy's opening a business down the street from you. He's all, you don't know it yet, but it's the best smash burger I've ever had in my entire life. You have to try it when it opens." And it's like maybe like a year before you opened. I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
It was like 2019. I don't know. When did your business?
2020 officially. And
Yeah.
then in the music hall, March of 22.
Yeah. So it was like before. So I was like had the intel, and then like I went down there and it was sold out like twice. So you sell out smash burgers quick.
So I corrected that. We don't.
Oh, okay.
We will not. I mean, if we sell out of burgers, then
It's a good day.
I'm probably sitting at the bar drinking because that means the day's over and there's no more food. Yeah. So we corrected that problem. We do the more brisket we sell, the more burgers I can make. Since it's all used, I just use all my brisket trimmings and then some pork trimmings, and then make the blend myself, and grind it, and then make the patties.
Oh, okay.
So
That's why
we
it's so
used to be
good.
like super limited to like however much brisket we sold. So obviously, the more brisket we sell, the more burgers we can make. So it all goes hand in hand.
Got it.
Yeah.
And brisket's like hard as fuck to make, right? Like you can't just do that.
I mean, it's like start to finish. If I just went to go grab one right now from the store, brought it back, trimmed it, smoked it, let it rest, it's 26 hours because like the cook and the rest are like equal times. So like I was just talking to somebody today, and like he was like, "Oh, he's like, does anybody ask you like how come you don't just have like more brisket?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like it takes fucking it's like 16 hours to cook it, and then it has to rest for 12 hours. Like I won't cut it if it hasn't rested for like 10, 12 hours. This is just as important.
Because it like dries out.
If I cooked a brisket and I pulled it off the smoker and it's like super tender and it's nice, the minute I slice into it, like if I were to just take it right there and slice it, everything's gonna pour out of it, and it's just gonna like if she's second in line, she's not gonna want to eat it. It's gonna be like as hard as this wood.
And your food's still cooking, especially.
So Junior would still eat it.
Junior would definitely still
Yeah,
eat it,
yeah. He loves hardwood.
He'd probably roll it
Yeah.
up and smoke it.
That's right.
Oh, there you go. I like it, dude. Do you smoke weed too, or we can't talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, there's
It's California.
Yeah. Okay.
lots of
Sure,
things
you're
that I
gonna
do.
Get it going.
I definitely smoke weed.
All right. Yeah, you have to.
I
If
think
you're in
everyone does this
if you're in the food industry, it's like you got to bring it
I
down.
don't smoke
Yeah.
cigarettes, so
No,
smoke
me
weed,
neither.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't smoke
most
cigarettes.
cooks smoke cigarettes. So
All right. What made you start to go pro with this? Was it like you always wanted to, or did you accidentally do it?
no, I mean, yeah, both. I've got like kind of a fucked up like backstory, but it's like hopefully it inspires somebody. I don't know. Like I've worked my whole life. I like growing up, like always cooked and things like that. Like grew up in like a split household, so it's kind of like my brother fed us while my mom worked and shit. And so, you know, I took a liking to like cooking food, and I like to cook what I like to eat. So, you know, I figured other people like the same thing, but like straight out of high school, it was like just continued my career path, like just working. That's all I knew how to do. And like early on, I always had these aspirations, like, dude, I want to own a diner one day. Like, I love breakfast. And then like growing up, like just working into my 30s and like like mid 30s, my best friend Daniel and I, anytime we had off, you know, we'd go down to LA, we'd go to Orange County and eat Heritage Barbecue, or I just found myself like liking barbecue more and more. And there's some good spots around here for sure. It's just, it's not what I like call barbecue. Cause for me, like barbecue is like low, slow smoker.
Like more
versus
Texas.
Are you from out here or
yeah? Grew up in South Oxnard and still live there. Yeah.
Oh man. My friend said for sure this guy's from Texas.
No,
That's what he said.
God, I've heard that a bunch. It's flattering, but I guess it just means that I really.
It means your
I
barbecue's
learned
good.
you know, what I'm doing. So, but yeah, like you know, later on in my life, I turned. You know, my son was born in my son was born in 2014. He was 3, gonna turn 4. Like 10, 15 days before he turned 4, he got super sick. I was working full-time manufacturing, had a really good, comfortable career, making a lot of money, just doing really well for myself with no education. So, like, just one of those things. I was going to work to the top of, like, wherever I was. And he got sick, took him to the doctors, you know, over the course of, like, 10 straight days, basically, because he had the same symptom, like, every morning and every evening, which is weird because, like, nothing was happening during the day. So,
Oh, that's bad.
maybe, like, 10 days into, like, going back and forth to doctors, we took him to CMH at maybe, like, 8 o'clock at night one night. He had just thrown up, and they did a CT scan, and they found a brain tumor on the back of his brain.
Man.
And so, kind of just, like, I'm on this path, and then to nothingness, right? Like, I got an 8-month-old daughter, and I got my son that's, you know, gonna turn 4 in like less than 2 weeks, and I got this nurse at CMH that's like bawling her mind, like she's crying, telling us like, "Oh, I don't know what's wrong with your son. You know, we gotta get him out of here. He's got to go to Children's Hospital and this." And we're like, "What the fuck?" Like, we're freaking out, and then, you know, they sent a helicopter, flew him to Children's Hospital, and we spent north of 2 months there with them. First month was like trying to figure out, you know, how to remove the brain tumor. Is it cancerous? Things like that. And then it became like the recovery mode. And it was like, well, you know, your kid doesn't know how to walk anymore. Doesn't know how to, like, can't speak. So we're going through like physical therapy, occupational therapy, all these different therapies to get him back to like being a 4-year-old, which is a blessing because as shitty as it was, the doctor straight up looked at me and was like, if this was you or me, we'd be down for quite some time, bro. Like, I'm talking months or years. He's like, you know, kids are like rubber bands. They, like, no matter, like, all the shit that they go through and, like, all the things that we see here, they're pretty resilient. Like, chances are, like, since we've already, like, graded the tumor and we've checked it out, like, chances are your son will live a life which will feel normal to, like, us and him. But obviously, you know what he went through, and we just got to get there. So it was all about, like, in that moment, you know. And so, like, the timing of, like, everything that happened was, like, I blew my back out at work, or from work, sorry, not at work, Jesus Christ. So I was on disability, like, right before he got sick. And my back doctor was like, I told him everything I was going through, and he was just like, yeah, it sounds like you need some more time off. Like, take care of your back, you know? And I was like, dude, thanks. And so he kind of, like, put me in this position to, like, be able to take care of him. You know, his mom works at the DMV, so they're not flexible at all. She had the time off in the hospital, and that was basically it. Like, she ran out of vacation. And I was like, well, fuck, he's still got to get to his therapies every morning when we get back home. So it was you know, all the bad shit had happened, but there was good things through all this.
He had good prognosis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
which is crazy, right? For a
it's
brain tumor.
wild
Like
to even like
we had
think of that shit.
one of the people that was also on our show, Baylor, who we were trying to be supportive of her. She had stage 4. She had like it was everywhere, and 1 year later she's cancer free.
Right.
It's insane, but like that's like 99% chance we would die. Had that.
Yeah. I always I couldn't talk about it for a year, you know, like without getting like super emotional about it. But like he inspires me, and he inspired me back then, like even further, like to take me out of like what I was doing and then take care of him. And I'm obviously the risk taker in this whole family thing. I told myself, like, after watching everything he went through, like, to think, like, I was getting text messages from, like, my job, right? And they're like, dude, heard your kid died.
Oh,
I'm like,
dude.
what?
Oh, fuck.
I'm like, what?
Hey,
That's
dude.
not good.
Like, because, I mean, where I worked, it was like, you know, gossip.
All
It was
day
like a
long.
fucking high school, man. I mean, you live there, though. Everyone lived there. So it's like, you know, you're dealing with, like, your brothers and sisters, basically. So it's like, I'm getting texts like, yo, I heard your kid died. What happened? I'm like, nothing. Like, I didn't tell anybody on purpose because I didn't want shit. Like, we needed to learn first. Like, I told my mom, her family, and, like, my brothers. And that, like, that's it. Like, so, how they even found out is beyond me. But it's just one of those things where it's like, if I was on the fence about going back to a place like that, that really helped, like, make my decision. So I went and looked for, you know, a different job, which I never thought I would have, but I ended up doing medical manufacturing in Thousand Oaks and just bored off my ass. I was only working 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday. And,
Only.
yeah.
Only.
And, but that was a lot to, like, step down from, and I was just like, I worked 2 to 10, like 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Like, I was like, what do I do with myself? Like, and this guy that was working with me, he's like, dude, he's like, what about if you just, like, kept doing the cooking? And then my best friend's like, dude, you should do this. Like, went and looked at a food truck in LA, and, like, logistics didn't work out. And so threw around all these different ideas. I barbecued for the team at work. And they were like, fuck, dude, you should sell this. Like, this is, like, you should do this. And I was like, I don't know, man. Then I barbecued for my daughter's first birthday, and my best friend's like, look around, man. Like, you don't think, like, you should do this? Like, for sure. I'm like, bro, I got 2 kids, like, a career, a retirement. Like, I don't know, man. And 2020 happened, and I just sat there at work, like, doodling notes, like, literally, like, storyline from a movie. And I'm just, like, trying to figure out, like, what I would name this thing, you know, like, my 2 favorite numbers barbecue, like, all this shit. And Ruff House was born. I mean,
I like the name.
yeah, it's
I
like
think it's cool.
It's
Yeah.
part, like, my last name is Ruffinelli. So, like,
You're on the podcast.
Okay.
You're talking to Jason from Ruff House BBQ. Welcome to the show.
Got any questions?
Hell yeah. How you guys doing?
Who is this?
Oh,
Don't
we're
even
good.
talk
How are
yet
you?
till you tell us who it is.
Oh, am I live? We live?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live. You're on the show.
Yeah.
You better hurry up because Mina has a quick trigger finger.
Yeah.
She will hang up on you quick.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just want to ask Jason if
Oh,
he's still going
fuck.
to do the pozole.
You should
If you still
introduce
do the
yourself
pozole on
first.
don't
Sunday-
worry, I'll introduce him.
Yeah,
His
let
name
him
is,
talk.
his
Sorry,
name-
we
his
didn't hear
name is
that.
Josh.
Oh, okay.
Can you repeat that? Yeah.
Okay. I'm Jason is embarrassed to say it, but I'm his son. He doesn't want to claim me. But yeah, my name is Josh. Big J.
How do we hang up?
I'll do it.
Now you're good. We'll talk.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you.
What do you want,
are
Big
you
J?
gonna do the pozole?
Pozole?
Are you gonna do the pozole, and are you still gonna name a drink after Big J?
If he gets a drink, can I have something named after me?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
I go on before you.
Wow.
Hey.
Okay.
What
Already
would
decided.
be in the drink, Big J?
Man, I like whiskey, man. So anything with whiskey in it, you know.
All right, we'll call it Limp Dick. The pozole is it's coming in the winter. Yeah,
That's right.
smoked chicken pozole.
That one.
Ooh.
Oh hell yeah, man!
It's his sauce.
I've
that's why.
been
I've never
been
had
craving it,
pozole.
man.
No,
No.
he does a good. He does the best green sauce, and I do smoked chicken, and we put it
I love
together.
Oh my God, you
Wait,
guys!
wait, is that what's in
do you guys
pozole?
ever think about collabing? Sounds like you
That's
both
what
know
it's
what you're
for.
doing.
That's what they're doing right now.
We'll do it.
Oh, okay. My bad.
He's following in
Catch
my
up.
footsteps. He works for the old place I used to work for.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I have
Nice.
to have that.
Thought I would recognize
Hey,
his
I'm all
voice.
about better barbecue in Ventura, man.
Yeah,
whatever.
man. I just want to. What's interesting, I just want to know if that drink's gonna happen.
No.
Or that yeah.
No.
You know what you can call it?
Vetoed.
The Big J.
Big
Big
Gay?
J.
What is it?
Yeah, just a Big J. Whiskey,
J with the
Coke,
G?
and, no, Big J. Big J, man.
I'm hearing big gay also.
Right?
I'm
Yeah,
hearing
it sounds
gay.
like you're saying big gay. That's
That's
crazy.
what I'm hearing.
Very weird.
Yeah, hey,
Oh, shit.
that's what it sounds
But
like.
we know that's not what you're saying.
Is that them typing?
Yeah, I got to get back to work, man. But I just want to tell you guys, appreciate you, man, Jason. Keep doing your thing, man. And I can't wait to hear this podcast, man.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, it's live right now. Hey, Big J, really appreciate you calling in. Thank you.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Much
Some of
love.
us.
Mina
Sure,
gave
man.
you a 5 out of 10.
4.
Four.
Thank you, man.
Take it off.
All right.
You got a 3 from me,
have a
Big
good
J.
That's right.
right.
All right. Nice.
Gotcha.
That's the problem is these phone calls get us off topic. So,
Yeah.
You know, that's
So,
just how it is.
Do your kids are obviously a little bit older now. Do they go to work with you ever? Like
Yeah, so my oldest, the one that went through everything, is 10. My daughter is 7, and my youngest is 5.
do they have favorites for what you make?
Yep. So, my daughter is a meat eater,
Okay.
so she just says, "Make me meat."
So
So I put pulled pork and brisket on the plate, and
Hell
she'll
yeah.
just snack. Oh, we went to the fair this year, and I always get a dried ass turkey leg at the end of the night. And she goes, "Let me have a bite." So I give her a bite, and then she said, "You need another turkey leg," and I was like, "Crazy!" Like
Jesus
two
Christ.
picky
dude.
ass sons, and then my daughter's just like, "Yo, I'll take that turkey leg," and then devours it. so-
Daddy didn't raise any vegans. huh?
No. But my oldest is a smash burger fanatic.
Okay.
Yeah, he wrote about it in school. He's like, "Yo, we wrote a book. Like, we learned how to do like a topic and a thing and this and that." He's like, "You want to read it?" I was like, "Sure." And it was like, "What's your favorite food or something?" So he named the book or whatever, and then it was like, it came down to like smash burger at Ruff House BBQ. I was like, "Yo, that's pretty dope." He's like,
Nice.
"It's because you're famous for your burgers." I'm like, "All right, thank you."
Dude, we could, none of us could say that. Yeah, like everyone, you know how every family is like, oh, this is Granny's world famous potato salad.
Yeah.
You could actually say it.
I wish I had a story like that. You know, it'd be a lot easier than the story I have now. But you know, we live and learn.
Well, it's a tough story, but you know.
It is. I just like the silver lining and shit is that, you know, I don't believe in accidents. I think everyone's exactly where they're supposed to be. You know, good, bad, or indifferent. You know, we struggled. We almost went out of business last year because I wasn't making the proper changes fast enough.
It's hard, though.
Struggled. Yeah, it's hard,
crazy to
especially
have-
when you don't know. Like, I mean, we did pop up. Like, we did start at the house. You know, it caught fire, and then took a trailer, delivery of the trailer, and you know, we just started doing pop ups and like. So I always call it like we chase the money. Like we always went to breweries, so it's kind of like
That's actually
it's
the
built-in
perfect spot,
business,
yeah.
right? Like it's built-in business because people are visiting for them first, and they're like, "Oh shit, you have food." So it combines like my followers plus their patrons already. So it's the best of both worlds. Then we take over the music hall kitchen, and
Which is really actually, when I went there, I had never been in the music hall ever.
Yeah.
I'd never been inside.
it used to be a bowling alley.
I was like, I could tell now that
Yeah.
you say that, but I was like, this is a really cool place to
Yeah.
just like hang out and eat.
It is. It's definitely got its like pluses and minuses. Like I really wish the front was open, but like the last business kind of fucking ruined all that. So
Fuck that
they had to border, you know, up the windows and stuff for sound leakage. But you just I just make it work. You know, it's a lot to put on. I used to run this business like me, my best friend, and then my girl was the cashier, and that was it. Like we used to do all the pop ups like
She
that.
still works there, yeah?
No,
No?
everyone thinks.
Did she want to get
All
paid?
of them are.
She
I
wanted
don't
to
know.
get paid, probably.
I'm like,
She
is
never
it a
got paid.
family business?
No,
Like,
it's
I don't know. You're like,
Definitely
no.
not. She's a supporter. But from afar.
She'll
She d-
eat, she'll support.
She'll help out when
That's
when
the
it's
way to
needed.
do it. Good for her. You know what, girl? Good for you.
She's not a fan of like the risk that I took and all that shit, but
But it worked
Yeah.
eventually.
it's something I had
I mean,
to do.
it's more. My wife has never seen one episode of this podcast except for when we needed her nails.
Right.
Your wife had to walk out because you failed to go get him.
That was my fault, by the way.
No,
No,
that's
with
fine.
Randall's
I didn't check the message. I was like,
Oh, you knocked on the door.
ding-dong.
It's
I was
fine.
like,
Yeah.
don't ring the bell. Oh, cool.
Actually, I like Randall's wife a lot.
That's actually just a bad habit because
Yeah.
this is like our second daytime show ever
yeah.
when the sun's still up. So usually it's like we start at like 9. So I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
don't wake up my kids
Yeah.
or else the show never starts.
yeah,
but-
that's my bad.
Oh,
No,
it's
it's all
funny.
good. It's 6:30. It doesn't matter. They're still up.
It's funny
Yeah.
that you said that your daughter's the meat eater because my daughter, I only have one kid. She's always been like ribs, pulled pork,
Yeah.
give her like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm like kind of surprised, not surprised. I don't know. I'm just like, what do you want? She's like, meat. I'm like, all right, it's cool.
What would you do what would you rather have? Like if your son grew up like if he was gay or a vegan?
How did I know you were going
What?
to ask that question?
Because it's natural. You know how my brain works. It's like I just say whatever I think in my head. You know, and it's not like being gay is like
To each
not.
their own.
Yeah, it's not like
I'll take both. That's fine.
it's just like just to be honest. Yeah, like being gay is a harder life to have. That it's not that I don't like gay people. It's just like you want your son not to have to deal with like prejudice. And
It's harder to
all that kind
find
of stuff.
vegan food than it is to find another gay person.
Right. So gay.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm just saying, as someone who was a
Yeah.
vegetarian for like, I think I was a vegetarian for like, I don't know, 4 years. It's like, you got to do I love to cook too, but like at one point it's like, I just want to order some McDonald's,
So Mina's on team gay.
I'm on team gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go gay. If you're going to do anything, go gay.
Mhm.
Don't go vegan.
Vegan's a tough life too.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
Most of
Although,
it's fake, anyways.
it's not that, it's not,
Yeah,
some of
you're
it's
eating
okay.
chemicals. Like
Yeah,
the amount of chemicals
We
you're
love
eating in that
chemicals.
vegan food is crazy.
I love chemicals.
we used to do an
me
Impossible
too.
Smash Burger just to like appease the concert crowd. We have to serve the concerts, and I mean, you read through some of that shit, and I'm like, how the fuck is anybody eating this shit? Like, it's crazy. Like, you're better off just eating beef at this point. It just like there's so much crap in there that doesn't make any sense.
They're like
You do catering, right?
I like
Yeah.
natural, no hormones.
No hormones
Only
in the
from
grass.
the earth. Yeah.
Hey, you know what I like? Bison.
Bison burgers.
I can do bison. I'll make like a bison chili and stuff like that too. I don't
The
know.
best way to eat it is like in a
Yeah.
chili or sauce.
In a chili,
'Cause it's so, like-
with some good peppers.
Yeah, there's no fat, so
So good.
All
Look,
right.
now I'm hungry. Someone go to Taco Bell.
We can't go to Taco Bell and
Yeah,
talk
we
about
can.
Rough House.
He's sold out.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to
that
do?
was my first job.
It was.
We're just doing a
Were you,
throwback.
were you at the one over by Buena High School? That
No,
Taco Bell?
Oxnard.
Oxnard?
Chandler
Oh,
Woods,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a busy one though.
$4.05 an hour
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah. Were
Wait.
you always like in the food industry? Like all your jobs when you were young?
for when I was younger, yeah, and then was, switched to manufacturing like 20ish.
What does that
And
even
then never
mean?
left.
What is manufacturing?
So we used to make Bounty paper towels and Charmin toilet paper.
Oh, okay. Ooh, man, that's popular during COVID.
Yep, I had a full storage unit chock full of
Oh,
like
yeah.
cases of product.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
good.
I felt bad for that kid that like stocked up on like hand sanitizer and toilet paper and then they like arrested him. Like I didn't know that was against the law. That just seems like a smart businessman,
Right?
Yeah.
I don't
Nope,
see
I
anywhere
don't.
on there. It doesn't say no resale, right? Maybe it does.
I don't know. Yeah. Ask
Actually,
Jason.
maybe
He
it
worked
does.
We
for
were
them.
not
Yeah.
allowed to resell it
Okay.
as employees.
We have to look at the packaging. If it says no resale, sucks for him. But
Yeah.
I mean, he's selling like roll by roll.
I don't know.
That's probably
All right. I know people watching our show are probably pissed because by the way, people are protective of you.
of me.
We got several
Interesting.
messages, like
Yeah.
3 different people saying like, hey, I watched like some of your shows. Like basically, don't fuck this up.
Don't be mean to him.
Don't be mean.
Don't be
or
stupid.
don't make a joke of things. They're just like,
What are we gonna say that's gonna really be wild? We're not that out.
they
of
just basically were
pocket.
like, don't fuck it up. Don't fuck this up.
whole show's
So
a
I'm
fuck up.
gonna do my best, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna start
Every show's a
right
fuck
now.
up.
Well,
Fine.
so these are from the internet. So basically, you can't talk shit about us for coming up with these questions.
Yeah,
these are
internet.
from the internet. Okay, so fuck off. All right. What was the longest smoke you ever had? So I'm assuming they're not talking about weed. They're talking about brisket.
23 hours,
Holy
What'd you
shit.
make?
a whole hog.
A whole hog? Oh, really? Like in a thing?
In
a
my
smoker?
smoker, yeah.
You could put a whole one in there?
Yep.
Dude, have you seen his smoker? Dude, we were nerding out on your smokers in the back parking lot, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my friend was taking pictures of him. He was stoked. He was like, "Whoa," because like he was like, "What do you like? Where do you want to go for lunch?" I was like, "Oh, you're into barbecue, right? You want to try this place? I'd be interested in your opinion." And then he just thought it was probably like Wood Ranch or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, "You can walk to a barbecue place from your house."
Yeah. I had a guy roll up this morning like at 10:40 as I was outside putting sausages, or 10:20 I was putting sausages on, and he just rolls around this. Hey man, fucking sell barbecue? And I was like, yeah, dude. He's like, in Ventura? I'm like, yeah, these don't move. So what time do you open? I said 11. He's like, well, I'm coming back. And I was like, all right, appreciate it, man. He's like, yeah, I saw you on the internet. I was like, Texas barbecue? There's no fucking way. I'm like, I get it, man.
Oh man.
Oh damn!
Right, you did a whole hog like this?
Yeah, I mean,
Why does
I don't even know what's happening here.
yeah, that's
Like
This looks
like
suspect.
A horror movie.
that's like Argentinian style. They call it, I think.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
I've
what
had
is that?
barbecue out there in Argentina before. It's like skirt
that's-
steak.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
pretty much what they do. Like open fire, just like heat from a distance, basically.
I'm going to Hawaii and I want to
You
have.
get some pig out
I
there.
want some fucking. Like, I want
You
some
do that?
food out there.
That
for
Luau
sure.
underground pig.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already looking up like all the food. I'm
So
like, what's out
23
there?
hours. There's people that have gone through labor shorter than that, man.
Yeah.
That's
It's not for the faint of heart. I
Yeah.
mean,
Was it good?
yeah, it was the first one. We did it last year for my 40th birthday. Keanu Reeves' band was at the music hall the night when we put the pig on. He was like sitting outside, like chain smoking cigarettes and like drinking cans of Coke. Like, I'm like,
trying to stay awake, huh?
he was like sitting right next to the wood pile, and I'm like,
Did you give him some barbecue?
he has my business card. He asked for it. He started talking
Hey,
to me. He asked
Keanu
my story.
Reeves.
I was going to hold on. This is off topic. I was going
Here it
to
is.
nickname
We're fucking it up.
my Pikachu because I dressed him like everyone's dressed for the
Okay.
Hawaii trip, but it's Pikachu. But I
Gotcha.
was thinking of nicknaming him like something off of Keanu Reeves,
Okay.
like a play off his name. So I'm really glad you said that. I was thinking like I don't know,
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Picanu Waves or something. I don't know. I'm playing with
Picanu?
it. I don't know.
Was he like, oh, hey, give me your business card, bro? Like that?
I mean, almost word for word. So he actually started talking to me. I was like, I didn't know he was out there because they initially were like, "Oh, we need to block off an area. He likes to smoke, blah blah." And I walked outside and it was dark, and I'm like,
Chain
"What
smokes
the
in
fuck?"
every movie.
Yeah, so I'm like
Yeah.
almost tripped over his feet. I was like, "Oh, I didn't know anybody was out here." And he was like, "Oh,
Did you think he was a homeless man?
probably." I don't know what I was thinking. I was
Yeah.
like, who's out here just chain smoking
Yeah.
by my wood pile?" And
Isn't it?
he's like, "Oh,
Homeless
I'm going
Keanu?
back inside there." And I was like, "It's cool, bro. I have the key. Like, I'll open it for you." And then I was like, I'm sitting there like stoking the fire. I'm like, it's fucking Keanu Reeves like right behind me. I was like, I'm pretty sure. And I turned around. I was like, yeah, it's still him. And so he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I got a birthday party tomorrow. We're throwing here. He's like doing a whole hog, brisket, and all this stuff. And he's like, oh, it's badass, man. And then he was actually like intrigued. He wanted to know, did I do like a wet marinade or dry rub on my ribs? And I was like, the fuck? Like, yeah, dry rub. And he's like, all right, so like the heat, sweet, like what is it, man? And I was like, Texas-ish, like heat, like the sweet heat. He's like, yeah. He's like, what else? And I was like, well, here, like look at the Instagram. And he's like, well, I don't have social media. And I was like, I'll show you. And he's like, dude, are those burn-ins, like pork belly burn-ins? I was like, yeah. And he's like, put his hand on my arm. He's like, dude. And I was like, he's like, whoa, where do you get this at? And I was like, here, we serve it here. He's like, now? I was like, not during the shows because it's too slow of a like to serve concerts, but Saturday, Sunday at the time we were only doing Sundays. I said Sundays at 11, and he was like, so I just gotta like come up to Ventura on Sunday at 11. And I was like, you know what, man? I was like, to be honest with you, dude, like I could probably get it to you. Like, I don't think you want to stand in the fucking line. Like it's kind of weird. And I was like, I'm just like grateful you're even talking to me. And he's like, I'm Keanu, by the way. I'm like, no shit. I was like, well, I'm Jason. And yeah, we just like he came back out a couple more times. Just wanted to talk about like the food and stuff. And he's like, hey, so do you have a business card? Because like I don't have social media. I was like, yeah. So I ran inside, grabbed him one. He's like, thanks, man. Put it in his jacket pocket. And I was like, you know what? Even if you never come back, like I'll always have this story.
It's a good
Like,
moment.
yeah, it was just super genuine.
I looked
Dude,
up
he's
Keanu
gonna
Reeves'
he's gonna
favorite
for sure
movie.
call you up. You're gonna be doing like his mom's birthday party
would
or
be
something
badass.
like that. Yeah.
Wait, I looked up his favorite.
I mean, there's a chance he sent somebody to come get it for him too. You know, who knows?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't fucking know.
I'm
Okay,
getting
you're
mixed
doing internet
reviews.
research.
I'm interneting Keanu Reeves' favorite food. and I'm getting mixed things. It's telling one thing's telling me he's a vegan.
Ask
But
ChatGPT.
Definitely not
Yeah.
vegan. I'll
this
tell you
is
that
telling
much.
me he loves steak. I'm like, I believe that. And
He's
pizza.
asking too many questions about rib to
And
be a vegan.
pizza. Also, someone's talking about waffles with butter.
Yeah, he was asking detailed questions, which was like super
Ooh,
cool.
you know what's good? Chicken and waffles. I'm a fucking sucker for that.
From the internet, brisket, paper or foil? Is that like that's kind of a controversial question, or?
Are they asking how I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to. Is it a trade secret? Because
I mean, they're more than welcome to come cook a brisket with me.
Come look at it. That's
Yeah, so don't give out the secrets. You gotta basically.
I mean, it's not.
You gotta watch it for 14 hours while Jason sleeps.
I'll tell it to you like this. I'll give you all the recipes, and I'll give you everything, and most people won't do it because they got to put in the work.
Yeah,
Right.
hell no. That's why
I've
go
seen
get it.
That's why they don't do it.
Yeah,
It's you gotta. I mean,
that's what makes it so rare.
it's pretty stupid. Like someone's like, oh, dude, like it's so expensive, and I'm like, I stopped apologizing for like pricing like year and a half ago. We're like 20 to 30% under the industry average. We feed working class families out here. Like we're not in the middle of fucking LA. Like I still pay everybody a wage to make them not leave.
I like how you put that.
I mean, well,
Make them not leave.
the other option is like flipping burgers at fucking McDonald's, and I'm like, you guys are more than welcome to put in the effort, learn here, and just kick ass, and we'll all grow together. Or I don't know. The other option is leave. Like we're all learning together at this point, like how to build a business, and everyone that works for me is like under 24, which I'm proud of because the notion is that society sucks under 24 and they don't want to work.
Really?
Yeah, shocker, right?
Oh.
So I'm pretty proud to say that like all these guys, I mean, and they make a lot of mistakes. We make a lot of mistakes. I make a lot of mistakes with them. I take all the blame for it online. I'm always apologetic for the mistakes, but we're growing, and they're learning, and I'm learning how to release some of my business to them, which is why I always say like I've got this guy that works for me, and he makes jokes like, oh, I took pictures of the mac and cheese recipe. I was like, cool. You're more than welcome to like post it or do whatever you want. Like I'm not insecure about any of that shit because
Did you say mac and cheese?
yeah, I know what I went through to get to where I'm at right now, and I've done nothing. In my head, I've done nothing because I set this goal over here, which is like see this whole entire business through and open a restaurant, and there's no other options for me, right? So I don't have a backup plan on purpose. Like obviously my backup plan is I just go right back to work because I have a 20-year work experience history. So that's the most obvious backup plan, but I don't put that in front of me because of the shit that I went through last year, like the highs, the ultimate highs to like growing and then buying a new smoker. And then the timing couldn't have been worse because business just disappeared during the summer and I had no idea that was going to happen.
Did it really?
Absolutely. But then I was getting text messages from her like, oh, that happens, bro. It happens. Ventura just like goes on vacation in the summer. And I'm like,
Strange.
well, that doesn't do me any good. So, we ate ass for 90 straight days. Like every week was a loss. Yeah. And then I took one last gamble with no money left and did a pop-up in Enegrin Brewing for their anniversary. Like it's 105 fucking degrees outside in August. And she's like, oh, you want to do the end of month barbecue? And I was like, if I have $8 left to buy like some more food, then we'll do it. And I, scraped it together. We fucking did the pop-up and like I stayed there until we sold out. I was like, we're not fucking leaving. Like, we're going to sell all 12 of these briskets and all these racks. Like, we're
12 briskets?
Yeah. I was like, we're selling everything because I need every dollar from this pop-up in order to like continue doing what we're doing.
Can we pull up his Instagram too?
Yes, we can.
Let's do that so people can even see.
That's a good point.
Let's do that.
All right.
We have some people saying hi in the chat too.
Yeah, we
it's just Roman.
we get that with the podcast
Just
too.
Roman.
People are like, "What kind of mics do you have?" and all that. I'm like, "Dude, you just get any fucking mic, dude. These are all mics are from next door to you. They're all from the pawn shop of Ventura. Shout out to Jennifer.
Shout out.
But
I will touch on that brisket question. So like it's
that was just right.
It's ever changing, right? So I get asked like this kid that works for me is 18 and he's like, I want to learn how to prep, I want to learn how to cook, blah blah blah. So he's doing all these stuff and he's like, that's not how we did it last week. And I'm like, well, that's because shit changes.
Yeah.
So the same thing goes with brisket, right? When I first started cooking brisket, I used to wrap it in paper way too soon. And I only learned that because of the things I was seeing after I unwrapped it and sliced it. So I asked this guy in Australia, can you help me out? What are you like seeing, this and that? And so I got it to the point where right now I cook. So the more briskets you cook, the longer you would essentially leave your doors open and cool the smokers off as you're wrapping these briskets 10 hours in. And so I was on YouTube and I went to Texas and I asked the number one place in Texas, like him and I were chatting. I was like, dude, like I saw one of your videos. I just want to know if like you guys are still doing that. Like, cause it seems pretty helpful. I'm a little nervous to try it because we only cook to serve. Like I don't really cook like shit to try. There's no budget for that. Like for us, like we have to sell every piece of meat. Like, and he was just like, yeah, come here. So he kind of showed me some stuff and I was like, all right. I was like, well, fuck it. Like I'll try it. So I got back and I did the next cook like that. And a buddy, the guy that tattooed brisket on my arm.
Wait, let me see.
Whoa, what?
That's
All in, baby.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, it's pretty fucking dope.
I like the no plan B thing. Man.
Yeah,
I think
so
too many plan B. If you make a plan B, you're gonna fall on it.
Absolutely.
Right? That
So
tattoo
he came
shows.
into town and he was like, dude, your shit just got better. I don't know how. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, so I'm going to attribute that to the new process that I learned. So that's why, like, they ask paper or foil. If I'm cooking brisket in my backyard, I'm going to wrap it in butcher paper because it's for me, my family, my friends. I'm not worried about opening the door and, like, taking a brisket off for 5 seconds, whatever. Like, there's not enough heat's going to leave your smoker. On a big smoker like I've got in the volume, we cook them all the way through. No wrap, nothing until they rest. So
If you wrap it too early, the effect is like it's too dry or something.
you wrap too early, like the color's not the same anymore. Like you'll wash the bark off. You haven't finished like releasing the juice, like the inner muscular, fat hasn't finished leaving. So there's really nothing to like soak back up when you do wrap it. So it just kind of sits there in its own pool of like released juices, and you get this black, like tar juice underneath your brisket, and it gives and it washes the entire bottom of your brisket. So it's just like all these things that I learned. Like, I make a lot of shitty food before you get to like.
I love the
this
bark.
point.
The bark.
The burnt.
This,
Yeah, some lady hit
Burnt
me up.
meat's
She's like,
good.
you burn the brisket? I'm like, it's definitely not burnt. You make it medium rare? I'm like, hell yeah. Catch me at the 3-hour mark.
That's because we haven't had good barbecue in a while here. All right. Well, because you would think wrapping it would keep the moisture in, but it's actually the opposite kind of.
If you go too early.
because the meat's still cooking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's still cooking.
The meat will cook for north of like 2 hours when you pull it off.
Yeah, because even when I cook at home, if I cook meat, like I know to rest it. I can't even imagine like a big old fucking slab. Like,
All right.
gonna
So
take
this is
real long time.
this is the brisket.
That's it.
Look,
it's
oops.
art.
It's art.
It's fucking
Yeah.
art. Look at that shit.
I ate some of this today. I ate like just a slice this big, and I was like, I think I'm full.
Yeah.
Damn.
No one leaves Ruff House hungry. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. There's one other question. It says tips to prevent the flat from being dry. I don't know a lot about barbecue, but I think the flat's like the skinny part of the brisket.
Yeah, it's the thinner part. Trim until it's thicker than your thumb, and
Whose thumb?
the slicer's thumb.
How big's your thumb? Why do you always do that motion? Let me see your thumb.
He's
How big's
always
your thumb?
Junior. People are in the comments are saying you're jerking
Like
off.
if you lay down your thumb like this,
Yeah.
and the brisket flat is like either flush or above,
Okay.
and you've trimmed it perfect. So when you go to put that on the smoker, it already has less of a chance to dry. But on top of that, when it hits like the I do like the 4-hour mark, we wrap the tips in foil.
Okay.
So it'll prevent
Looks
direct
good.
heat from just hammering that flat and just drying it out.
Got
And if all else fails, chop it up, throw it in your beans,
Ooh.
Yeah, or make
Serve.
smash burgers from it.
or
I was wondering I was like, the smash burgers have like the same amount of flavor as the brisket. I've never had a burger like this. It's like
it's like
the smash burger is like so flavorful.
it's
You
like
guys gotta
it's
try
a
it.
90-10 mix. It's like 90% brisket, 10% pork. We make everything in house though. The sauce, the pickles, the onions, everything.
I want to say hello to some people in the chat. Hey, Arnold666. What's up? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Esal, the healer. What's up? Thank you for watching. It's been a while since you've been in there. And Roman. That's Roman from West End Baggers. Oops, wrong one.
Homie
That's
Roman.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
I almost
All right.
wore my West End Bagger shirt today.
The
But
one
I,
that has the Ruff House logo that I'm suing him for. I'm just playing.
Yeah. Well, you should get a
I'm
cut.
waiting for my
You should get a
sweater,
I
cut.
actually
Yeah.
wore, because I know Jason and I have the same favorite coffee shop. So I wore our
I'm
Yeah,
waiting
favorite
for my
coffee
yeah,
shop.
sweater,
yeah.
Roman.
That's right.
All right. Hi, you're on the Ventura Tide Pod. Welcome to the show. Is our sound okay?
The sound is okay, but I think your video stopped. at
It
least on my
did.
end.
No, it did.
Oh, it did?
It did. It went offline. That's okay. That happens sometimes. YouTube doesn't
Yeah.
always like us. We're giving away too many good secrets.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
come on.
That's dumb. I like you.
All right. Well, thank you for
You like us
watching.
too.
Yeah, anyways.
Damn, YouTube is knocking us down.
Yeah. You know
All
what?
right, it
This
was
is not
that
financial
brisket.
advice. This is not
YouTube-
medical. I don't know what else to say, YouTube.
I
Yeah.
guess it's
What the fuck
barbecue
did we
It
do?
advice.
was the
Yeah.
brisket. It was too. That was
Yeah, I'll give you some
pornographic.
barbecue advice.
They
Yeah.
thought it was
Too
too
good.
pornographic because of how fucking juicy
It
that
was so
brisket
good. I
looks.
was so
Oh,
ready.
man.
And that was it. I cut you off.
Damn.
All right.
Hi, Randy. It's Sal.
Yeah, I know your voice. Thank you for watching our show. It's been a while.
Yeah.
No worries.
And-
I'll
and
let you do your show.
And for anybody wondering who it is, the artwork for this bunny rabbit here.
Oh, I love that. It was,
It's,
as soon as I saw it, I was
right
like,
here.
that's the cutest, dopest, coolest thing I've seen. And I was like, I know
my
none of these fuckers put it together.
No.
Somebody else did.
Yeah, because it was good.
Canva.com.
So SL made the
Love
artwork for this. She won
it.
the Ventura Tide Pod art contest
So
or
cute.
whatever that we had online. And
I'd like you to know I
we're
do
gonna
not
have
have,
these.
this. I do not
That's
have the
right.
shirt, but
These
I
shirts
would
will be
definitely
mass
have it.
produced soon. So
Yay.
Thank you,
I
Asal.
want one. Thank
Of
you.
course.
and then stay tuned. I'm gonna try to start the stream again. My
We'll
bad.
be- Bye.
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 All right, that's the Asal, the sex healer.
We also have the Amber Show, who just said hello. Amber's great too. Amber, have you
Hello,
had
Amber
Ruff
Show.
House? I think we need to go to Ruff House when I get back from Hawaii.
Yeah,
We'll
Amber,
go
call
there.
in. Let us know what's going on at City Hall.
Yeah.
Fuck City.
They don't.
So-
City Hall's not very helpful to you.
You're
I
trying to
imagine.
get like a
Nobody.
brick
Yeah.
and mortar now, right? Like an actual.
Yeah. Man,
Nobody.
if I hit some of that, I would tell you guys the real truth. But
Hey, okay.
I have
keep
an
it as
idea
I'm
for you.
opening a
My-
gasworks.
My friend had his store just a couple doors down from where you were supposed to open up previously.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The mystery
Yeah.
shop,
Yeah.
Endgame, all that, right?
Mhm.
So
I was so
we
excited.
were Oxnard,
Wow.
Oxnard, downtown
that.
Oxnard, yeah.
Mhm.
So, but we knew a little bit of the background on what was going on, just
Yeah.
because he knows the business shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was like, I
Well,
just-
whatever he said's probably the truth.
Yeah, we were
I'll
like, you know
refrain
what?
from talking about it because
We're just gonna say that
I'm not trying to get sued again.
better options have come aboard,
Listen,
and we all want you to
supporting
open.
local isn't always supporting
No,
someone local.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Damn.
So,
as someone who's not affiliated with it with anybody at all
mhm.
besides Tide Pod, I can say, fuck them people. Okay.
Well, I will tell you this. There's like, well, I mean, it's not, it's an exaggeration. But there's less than a handful of landlords in Ventura.
Yeah, there are.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're going to end up with one of them unless you buy something yourself. So I'm not in a position to buy a property. So my best bet is to make sure that my best bet is to make sure that everything is approved or checked off prior to signing any agreement. And I'll never sign another agreement with anyone before those boxes are checked because obviously learn the hard way. So
Yeah. That happens.
It's a good lesson though. That's. I mean, I'm a business owner too. I mean, you learn
yeah.
things that they don't teach you.
Yeah.
School.
Well, like
Nobody
I
could
said, I don't
possibly
believe in
teach you.
accidents. Like some
Yeah.
guy asked me the other day, he's like, damn, it's a bummer that the downtown thing didn't happen, but you got gasworks. And I was like, listen, it is what it is. Like I was pissed off and sad about it for like 10 minutes. Like after that, it's just like, all right, well, fuck it. Like I tried everything I could do. Whether or not the other party did is out of my control, it's not going to happen. There's nothing I can do to make it happen at this point. I'm not changing my brand. I'm not changing the way we do anything. The smokers are literally my centerpiece and my everything. Like, I'm not changing any of that. So Gasworks fell in my lap like a month after, the agreement didn't work out with the downtown. And when I looked at the building, he was like, do you like this one or this one? And I was like, that is indoor outdoor space. That is the one thing, aside from our lack of like open hours right now, that most of my customers complain about. They would love outdoor, something or another. I said, so I like this. Also, zero issues with putting smokers outside. I know that because I have them outside now. That is a hang up that I don't have to go through this time around. So
We would all riot if you couldn't have your smokers.
I would riot.
We would all riot. We'd be like, what?
But the city is not business friendly in the sense that there's no one like, hey man, let us help you out. It's all, oh, you want a question answered? Did you submit something? Did you write us a check? It's $135 and then we'll come look at it. What the fuck? Like, you just answer the question, do I need this or not?
They'll give the weirdest answers.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, but that's what the fighter was like, oh, when are you going to open? And I'm like, oh man, I'd be rich if I had a nickel. I swear to God, for it. Like, my goal is Super Bowl. Like, I will keep
That's
that
a great goal.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have a big ass party, like plain and simple. Like,
I'll be there.
Wait, what's this?
We'll be there.
the goal is Super Bowl, like mid-February.
To be open.
Oh, okay.
Once the architect and everything submitted the plans
wanted
was
to
when
go
I
to
felt
the
comfortable announcing this project because the other ones obviously announced way before any of that shit was ever taken care of. So this one I was like, well, we're gonna wait until things get submitted. So they submitted on a Friday afternoon, and by chance, this guy that I had worked with before, like for some Yelp event thing, he was like, hey, it's like, I'd love to work with you again. Like, maybe we can do a video or something. I was like, actually, they just submitted my plans for Gasworks, so why don't you come make a video? Like, when we'll do like the announcement that way. And he came out, his name's Julian, and he knocked it out of the park. And I was like, how the hell did you put that together? We spent like 20 minutes together. Like, whatever. Like, everyone's a master of their craft. So like, he killed it. And
nice job, Julian.
He was like, oh, let's see if this goes viral. And I'm like 2 days later, I was like, you have the insights, right? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, we're at 25,000 views. Like, is that good? He's like, dude, my phone's glitching because it won't like keep up with the notifications.
Yeah.
So good for him,
Went viral.
Yeah. So good for him.
We had a viral thing. We did this video.
Viral is way different.
It's way different because it didn't help us at all. But it was like this guy doing
Halloween.
Basically a guy throwing up, and 2.2 million people watched it, and we had to turn off our phone because our phones were just dying.
I don't know why you guys have notifications set at all.
Well, no, not since then. That day,
no.
yeah.
Mine are off.
Viral's not always like the best thing.
No,
I've got a video with like 72 million views.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I just kind of laughing because I did it on like.
Doesn't really help you though.
I mean, kind of, sort of. I don't know. Some people got pissed off, but I think everybody wants like a business page to be like.
Was it that one where the cows were dying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cows die.
They ended up on the smoker,
so I'm glad you brought that up
They're meant to
because
be. What are you talking about?
I'm glad you brought that up because I wanted to watch this video. Where is it? There's this funny video. Well, no, this is not funny. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah. Let me.
Is it the dry brisket one?
No. But if it's this one.
Shout outs from Simi Valley, and Megan says hi, and Amber says she hasn't had it yet, so that means Amber and I are going to be there.
Shout out from Simi. A lot of fans out there.
Yeah, Simi.
Hello, you're on the Ventura Tide Pod.
What the fuck?
What's up?
You know this reminds me of?
Ventura
What's
Tide
that movie?
Pod was happening.
What's
Did
up?
you in the
Much love
water
to
with the
Ruff.
horse.
What's going on,
Fabio?
man?
Yo, thank you for watching our show
Hold on,
and
now I gotta look it
hanging
up.
out, man. What are you up to?
Man, sounds good. Junior, what's up, man? I
Not
see y'all,
much,
man.
bro. I see you. No, I don't see you,
And
but I
Ruff
hear
House
you.
in the fucking building.
yeah.
Barbecue.
He's
Vino.
yelling on the phone right now. Why are you yelling?
That's right.
Sorry, it's 'cause I'm trying to
That's
talk above
right.
everybody else that's in my house.
Well, why don't
but
you just tell them
I
that you
came
have
to
the
the
talking
kitchen.
stick?
Tell
I
us your.
came to the kitchen, and so I just wanted to come call in, say what's up to everybody.
Nobody
Much
knows
love
you.
to you guys' episode right now. My name's Anthony, Rare Breed, and Tweezy.
Hey,
Some of
there we
you know me,
go.
some of you may not know
Hey.
me, but I know I should have maybe said that first, but
The
I wanted to show my
never-ending
love to you guys
story.
Oh
first.
yeah.
Yeah, you were on my list of people to thank at the start of the
Yeah,
show,
dog.
which I forgot to do.
What?
So I'll do it
No,
now.
it was a whole. Okay, look, I'm not gonna tell everybody what I typed in.
But right now we're doing the Mina show.
Oh, the Mina show. All right.
Yeah.
Well, without any further interruptions, I'll let you guys go ahead and do
Hey,
your
wait.
thing.
Hey, wanted to say
Yeah.
too. Cool to see you planning the next media day and all that kind of shit.
You're gonna need some food
Sorry,
at
that
that
was-
805
Yeah.
Media Day, won't you?
We should have Ruff House there next time.
Definitely.
I'm not going
Potato.
unless Ruff House Barbecue. I have certain demands.
Look,
Oh,
we're
we're
already
making
hooking
it
you
happen.
up with things.
We need
You know
Ruff
what,
House
man? We're
Barbecue.
making it happen because what I noticed last time at 805 Media Day was like, they were trying to tell me, oh, we need people with licenses. We need this, health
Yeah, you
permits,
do.
this and that. But, like, when we got there,
This is not
there
legal
was
advice.
nobody really checking on anything. Like, nothing was going on. And, like, there was missed opportunities with even other people that could have came. And I'm not saying that he doesn't have anything. I'm sure he has his stuff. I'm just saying,
Was
like,
the event
like,
after 5 p.m.?
now it's like, come through. Like, just come through. Like,
That was in Santa Barbara. I'll check to see if I still have my permit for the city, for the county, and if I still have it, I can pass them for the
yeah.
outdoor food stuff.
For sure,
Might be
for
expired
sure.
now, but I'll check.
All right, well, let's try to call it Ruff House BBQ second annual 805 Media Day. That's what's happening.
Woohoo. I like
We're
it.
already
That's
pencil.
right.
He's penning
What
you
day
in,
is this?
highlighting. We don't know what day is it.
That's
Do,
right.
do you have a date
we
yet?
had a date.
I don't even have a date yet. We'll see what
Okay.
the
Oh, we're
first
still in.
Saturday of the first August. First Saturday of August.
Okay,
We'll just say that.
there you go.
With Ruff House,
Next
your
year?
people are gonna participate.
We'll pencil it in. The bigger racer.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick those in the house.
Okay.
Real quick though.
What's up, Julius?
What's up with it? Real quick though.
Hey, what's up, stupid? What up?
What's going on? Thank
Not much,
you.
man. How y'all feeling?
Thanks for being part of the show tonight.
Of course. Hey, Ruff House, man. Hey, I want to thank you again for giving out that cater to 25 people for the raffle. Just playing. Hey, real quick, though, September 21st, Oxnard Vibe 2,
Oh,
I don't
it's
Grill.
confirm nor deny.
Yeah,
It's like he got me.
Hey,
Yeah. Yeah, I wanna
free
thank you
tickets
guys.
are $8,
Stay sober.
and they come with a free cookie from Stone Darn and Ming, and they're
Oh, yeah.
$10 at the store.
Oh yeah. And if you
Nah,
ever
Ruff
need a
House
cookie
Barbecue,
company
they
to
did the
collab
catering
with,
for the Crystal
Oh, yeah.
McAuliffe. I'm getting my people mixed up. Hey,
Oh,
hey, go ahead.
okay.
Banana.
That happened. That's real. I
Yeah,
catered
that
my
one happened.
son's
Sorry, buddy.
teachers.
I'm
yeah.
one of the staff at the
Nice.
Crystal McAuliffe,
I got
so
you.
I did get to have some of your Ruff House barbecue.
I appreciate it.
what'd you
And
think?
It was good. It was fire.
Yeah.
They asked
and
me.
you know, and if you do decide that you want to, you know, give out some raffle tickets for a catering of 39 people, you know, it's all love.
Now
Come show some
39.
love.
we do some giveaway stuff.
Number
here and there.
changes.
He's gonna give you nothing.
Well, we'll be catering the teachers again next year. So
Junior and I would like to thank
hey,
you.
Again, appreciate you for
Of
that,
course.
man. That was dope. That was a huge surprise.
yeah. Well, they asked for. Well, see, that came about. So I catered my son's school, and it came about because I sat through a PTA meeting on accident just to buy him a T-shirt, and you had to sit through the end of the meeting.
Oh, like
Well,
a
that-
timeshare.
Yeah, so they gave everybody this book on like how they spend their money, and I seen that they paid $800 for tacos for like 25 teachers, and I was like,
Yeah, because
what
they're
the
not very
fuck?
good at that shit.
I'm like, who's?
Christ,
I
dude.
said, who spent this money on tacos? And she was like, oh, we did. We just. I was like, well,
Who's the math
They
teacher
don't,
here?
They don't
But-
shop around.
I was like, well,
$100
I was like, I own a
on
business
tacos?
and I'll cater it for free, like just for the teachers. And then they ended up asking me for 100, all the employees, and I was like, it's like I'll do it for cost then. So we donated all of it to the to my kids.
Man, that's
schools,
nice.
Teachers and stuff. So
Oh, nice.
See,
Was
Ruff
that a
House is
cat?
for the people.
Was that a cat back there?
try to be.
What was that?
Yeah.
What's happening? Oh, those are kids.
All right, y'all.
Get
All
off
right,
the
all
phone.
right,
Everybody
take
get out of
care.
here.
Yeah.
All right,
Much
Hang
love
up.
to your kids too.
Get
Oxnard
out.
Vibes 2.
Bye.
Make sure y'all mark out calendars, and
Yeah.
I am out.
And everybody, this show is for.
See y'all later. I appreciate you guys taking the time to take our phone call. Oh,
Oh,
one
yeah.
other guest we have in the house is Mike Easy, too. Well, he's
That's
not
right.
here at the moment. He went somewhere else real quick.
Yeah, Mike
Yeah,
Easy
Mike
will be
Easy,
on
Mike
soon.
Easy, Mike Easy.
Stay tuned.
Oh, yeah.
Love that dude.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
All
bye.
right, then, guys. Have a
Press
good
the
one.
red
Good night,
button.
guys.
Press the red
All right.
hang up. Bye.
Think
We're
about
done.
you.
We're done. It's okay. Bye.
All right.
There's a lot happening there.
Yeah, there's
Lot
like
going on.
kids there. They were
background.
obviously intoxicated.
Things are going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
lovely.
what is the biggest barbecue controversy out there right now? You know how people on the message boards are always arguing about shit, instead of actually
Pricing.
pricing. That's what my friend said too. He was like, the pricing's fucked up because when you do the brisket, you lose all the weight.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
or something.
bro, well, yeah. So if anybody's paying attention, they go to the store and they see a brisket for X amount, right? Let's call it $4 a pound, right? So $4 a pound brisket times 17 pounds, a little under $80, right? So then they go, well, how the fuck are you charging $32 a pound for the brisket when it's $4 right here? Well, one, I don't pay $4. Two, 20% of the 17 pounds gets trimmed. Now, before we did burgers, I used to throw it in the trash because I didn't know what to do with it. So at least now I can recycle into burgers or sausages, which helps keep the burger price down and the sausages down. So then you go to cook this now 14-pound brisket, and 40% more of that is washed away into your pit because it has to sweat.
Yeah.
The muscles, like, this is the cow's chest. You're not cooking that thing in 2 hours. This is all meat and some fat, right? So that fat, everything's got to break down. So your 14 hours, all of that fat is now is washed away. So now your 14-pound brisket is 6 pounds, 7 pounds, and then when you go to rest it, more stuff comes out. Liquid goes in, but you take away like the flats that you're chopping off to like throw in the beans to enhance those. You take off like the bits that you give out in line for thanking people for waiting.
Yeah.
Where we lose money is we don't sell it to you by the ounce because we're not set up properly. We will be. So if you order a half pound, I've got to cut you a half or more because I'm not going to undercut you, right? Like I'm not going to give you 0.4 because you're not paying attention. Like you get 0.55, 0.6, however it slices and comes off and gets weighed out. So you take all that into consideration, $32 a pound is cheap. It just looks like a big number on a piece of paper. But it's where I'm driving a truck. You know what I mean? I've got 6 employees. Everyone's eating and the bills get paid at the end of the day. The way to make money in barbecue is volume. And that's it. It's the Costco method. Like you have to sell more and more and more. And I will never raise like Roman asked me today if I had raised my pricing. I said the only time I raised my pricing recently in the last month is we added $5 to the flight tray. Feeds 4 people or more for $80. You're not feeding 4 people anywhere for $80 with this type of food. 5 different meats, 2 sides.
That would feed
It's true.
like my family of 2 for days.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
No,
4
we got
fucking
my wife and I got lunch and we got my kid a burger and then we're like, dude, we got lunch tomorrow and probably dinner tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
But the pricing thing, like this is why so this couple came out from Agora and this guy's like, dude, I only paid $45 for that fucking beef rib. It was like 2 pounds. And I was like, yeah, we just, we barely make money on the beef ribs. Like I do it because I like to cook them. And he's like, dude, you're like 20 to 30% cheaper than anywhere else. And I was like, well, where are you guys from? He's like, Agora. I go, what do you do? He's like, oh, I own a consulting firm. And I was like, okay, so you have discretionary funds. I have to assume nobody does. My pricing is meant to pay the bills and stay competitive. I said, so sometimes we throw in like $15 burger nights, $10 meal nights, and I kill the staff, and it's just myself, one other person, and a cashier, so I only have to pay 2 people, and we open for 2 hours, and you get this really good fucking deal. It's the same food, but everyone gets a piece of it. I said, then there's customers like you guys that don't give a shit how much money you're spending, and you're literally telling me we're cheaper than where you're used to eating in LA. So pricing is the number one thing I believe in like food industry in general, but specifically ours, because you get defensive when someone says, what do I get for $17? You get a half pound of brisket, free homemade pickles, free homemade pickled onions, free bread, free homemade barbecue sauce, and free fucking gold sauce. And you can make sandwiches. You can make 4 fucking sandwiches if you wanted to. $17. Like, you go to McDonald's, $17 ain't gonna fuck your order up. And you're still gonna go wait in line. You know what I mean? Like,
What up, Raymond, Palafox, and Active Always? Yeah, they watch our show from McDonald's.
But it's one of those
No,
things.
no,
like,
but they'll
people
fuck
wait
it up.
40
They'll fuck it
but
up.
people wait 45 minutes in the In-N-Out drive-thru line.
Yeah.
Right?
And they won't even give you your fucking fries.
Right. People wait 45 minutes in the In-N-Out drive-thru line, right?
Dude, can I say something, man?
yeah.
That $12
Yeah.
for a double smash burger
Double quarter pound smash burger.
after you cook it, quarter pound, not like McDonald's, like before you cook it. Dude, that's like the deal of the century right now.
I'll give you insight. In-N-Out sells a 1.87 ounce patty.
I'm
A
never
double
going to
for
In-N-Out again.
$5.50,
Yeah.
Right? But that method is volume based.
Plus you get the brisket chunks in there.
Right. So
It
you
is
get
so
but you get
fucking
like a
good.
double of theirs is our single. So it's just like I said, it's just numbers on a piece of paper and it looks like it sucks. But I guarantee you, at least on our side, like, we're not ripping anybody off.
You're coming back.
Hell no.
You're getting more than you're even like paying for technically.
They get
Like,
weird about like pricing and like
people
plates.
get weird about pricing and waiting.
Yeah,
Which
and
is
I mean,
strange to me, but
I will.
You're like, sorry, it took 23 hours and you had to wait 20 minutes.
I'm a believer in I'm okay with paying a little more and not having this huge plate of mostly fillers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like brisket is already kind of a filling meat, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, why do you need like a whole big ass fucking plate of it? You know, like you're not like
unless you're feeding a bunch of people.
Yeah, if you're paying for like family size or something, go to Buca de Beppo where they do like family fucking size, right? But I'm a fan of you get the quality that you're paying for. You're getting your portion of it, which is usually still too much for me. So, but some people expect to pay like, you know, oh, I'm going to pay this much. I want to have like this huge fucking plate of food when it's like, yo, one, you're not paying for that. And two, you're usually getting just like a Mexican restaurant. You're getting like beans and rice on the side, which is like super filling too. Or,
Let's do our commercial now. So I'd like everyone to see this. It's a Jersey pickles, hot pickled tomatoes, crispy, crunchy, and delicious. All right. Let's try them. Yeah. Can you? Mina's gonna open it. All right.
Yeah,
those are
Jersey
tomatoes.
pickle.
Yeah,
Hot
pickled tomatoes. Yeah, and pickles.
And pickles.
Yeah.
So I brought it because first of all, they're sponsoring the show, but also because you use a lot of pickles in your. You go heavy, which my kids love, by the way.
We make
somewhere
between 40 to 80 quarts of pickles a week.
Yeah, my kids love pickles, so they were stoked on the burger.
Oh yeah, perfect.
No, I say
What are you saying, Junior? What are you
he's
saying,
sticking
dude?
his
Are you gonna
pinky
fuck
out
up another
as if
sponsor?
I can.
no, I'm just saying with your
Ruff House will
nails.
sponsor. That's
I'm
fine.
using it.
What's up, posture? It's
Oh, damn.
yeah.
All right.
All right. Okay, so I just went. What they wanted is they sent this here, and they wanted an authentic review
Yeah,
from
no,
all
these
of
are
us.
whole ass little tomatoes
Yeah.
and the
Those
pickles.
are
We'll
green
take-
tomatoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
green tomatoes. This is from the New Jersey. This is from the East Coast. They mailed it to us.
Where's the camera?
Oh.
You gonna raw dog that?
Raw dog it. Raw dog it. Mina.
Down the
I'm
hatch.
gonna raw dog it.
Oh, you are.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I said we need to.
I'm a real man. I'm gonna raw. Jason, you want to raw dog it?
Yeah, not the tomato, but the pickle. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have the
I'm
barbecue
interested in
throw.
your opinion on the pickles.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Remember, these are hot pickled. Randall, take something,
Yes.
and then I'll take something too. What do you think?
One, they're not that hot. They're very crispy, very fresh.
I don't think they're supposed to.
They
be
got good flavor. They're not hot though. I mean, they're not like, holy shit, these are hot pickles. I mean, there's.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think they're
yeah.
supposed to be. I think they're supposed
East
to have a
Coast,
different
you know,
flavor.
we're used to like Mexican food
Yeah.
here. You know,
There's
yeah.
heat, but there's not. It's not like whoa shit. I wouldn't be scared to like buy these off the shelf because it says hot.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna eat the hot pickled tomatoes. Yeah.
Smells like an apple.
Raw dog and tomato.
Mild heat.
Right.
Yeah, mild, but it's good.
Oh, good.
What do you think, Junior?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like
Oh, our corn crudo.
sour, you know, like the other ones.
You always read this.
Like,
This is good.
yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
All right.
It's not bad.
Well, thank you, Jersey Pickles.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
They're pretty good. I would buy them for the kids.
Junior, I'll give you some of this bottle. They gave it to us for free.
Oh, yeah.
You want to bring some to
Kids
Raymond?
would eat
Yeah.
those real quick. No questions asked.
They sell those out here? Or are they only selling those?
It's online.
Okay.
You get them online.
Gotcha.
Pretty good.
Go to jerseypickles.com. It's good with a cold brew, too. Yeah.
Shout out, Star.
All right.
That's right.
All right. That's the end of the commercial. All right. Oh, hey, Amber Show says we're back online. That's good. What's up? Thank you for calling Amber Show. Uh-oh. Are we getting some heat? Yeah, Mina's getting some heat. That's good for the commercial. I think they would like that. Yeah.
So hot. Like, I think I got what spices in here, actually? The Latina in me
Yeah.
was like,
Hey.
wait a second.
If you got
Wait a
Mina
second,
Azul,
guys.
if you got Mina Azul fanning her face,
I
you
got
did
like
something
a
right.
really thick, crunchy one, too. So good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Thank you, Jersey Pickles.
Hell yeah.
Bringing the heat to the great Mina Azul.
That's good.
Yeah. Nice.
That's right.
All right. I'd like to say thank you, Rugs by Dubs, for making these rugs for us, man. We really appreciate it. If anybody needs some custom rugs, if you need some Ruff House BBQ rugs,
He'll hook you up.
hit up our
bro.
guy. That's Rugs with a Z by
you have
Dubs
t-shirts
with a
and
Z.
Yeah, I was going to bring you guys some, but I...
Oh, it's okay. I'll
That's
stop
okay.
by
Yeah.
and get one.
Junior did get a free T-shirt. Now's the time.
No, I didn't. I got.
This one that you're
I
wearing.
got.
Yeah, this is for me, Mina. For once, this is the first time I've actually been given merch, not just Mina and Junior. So.
Okay, because I've been given
Fuck
merch
yeah,
many a
this
times.
is sick.
One for
Sick,
you.
man.
Wait, what is it?
And one for you.
Oh, wait, Mina did get one? Damn it.
Haha.
All right.
What's the Rugs Instagram?
It's yeah, Rugs by Dubs. Let's bring up his Instagram on the
Where'd this come from?
From my buddy.
Your buddy?
shout out your buddy, dude.
My buddy.
Yeah.
He just wanted me to call him
That's
my
badass.
buddy Stoner. And he's like, you know what? You guys will rock these on the show.
I want you to
Fuck
know
yeah, we'll
everybody-
rock it, dude.
I'm
Thank you
pretty
for the
sure-
shirts, man. Do you know his name so we could say hi?
He
He didn't want it.
No,
He didn't want. I don't think that's true, man. Why did he give us? Why did he want? All right. Anyways.
Does he have an Instagram? Can we at least see it?
No. he
No.
don't.
Okay, well tell him we
All
said
right. So
thank
this
you.
is the Rugs by Dubs Instagram here. It's this is how you spell it.
It was probably the...
Rugs.
That's why.
Rugs by Dubs, and then he's at the Ventura College swap meet every Saturday and Sunday.
And
Sunday. And then this is some of the things. He made one for Wheels House, Dodger, some, what was that? Grand Theft Auto stuff. You could tell, obviously, he's into the psychedelics. You know, you could see by the things here.
Oh, look, the Aristocats on the milk, right
Yeah.
next to some other.
Got it made of
jugs.
Ventura
Some
Avenue.
jugs on the other side
Yeah, and honestly, his best work.
is the police car on
No.
fire.
No, it's this.
It's this one.
We take this everywhere with us. Every time we do anything in the city, we take the Rugs by Dubs sign.
Oh,
So
okay. Wait.
yeah, and looks like we might have gotten you a follower. So at least
Eating?
you got that out of.
Eating this,
Me?
these pickles.
Yeah.
Reminds me, I just did a photo shoot, and I'm not a big fan of fruit. I fucking hate
The Amber Show.
a lot of it. And I had to eat a strawberry, and I don't remember if I have ever eaten like a raw strawberry. And so I was having to take bites.
Wait a second. You cook your strawberries? What
I
the
don't
fuck are you
eat
talking about?
strawberries. I don't fucking eat them. They're so unsettling looking, and they have
Okay.
a weird texture. They're
Junior,
just a no. They're just
what-
a no.
What's your opinion on this bullshit that's
Wait,
coming out of
every time I took a bite, I'd be like, and then I would throw it out my window because I was like, I can't handle this shit. It's disgusting.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not though.
Strawberry?
Yeah, you want to see a picture? Look,
Nobody
I'll show
ever-
you
okay.
guys
My
a picture.
backyard is a strawberry field. So.
I mean, I think they're cute, but like, ew. Look, that was my face.
Thank you for
When I
this.
learned
Thank
I
you for the
hated
shirt,
them.
mystery man. This is cool, dude. It's Bart Simpson getting high with was that
Alright.
Barney Rubble?
Yeah.
What?
Barney.
This is
Just like
crazy,
Photoshop,
dude.
like
This shirt's
burger.
sick. Thank you.
No, I want a good face for the
That's
picture.
true.
He gave us 3.
Give us 3 of them. Hell yeah, dude.
for
Thank
all
you.
of us, so you can walk.
Thank you very much.
Look, there's me eating the strawberry that I realized I hated.
Oh, here, I'll put it up.
I realized.
We got to get you a laptop for the show because
I know.
this is-
I gotta remember to bring it.
this is Mina.
Hating strawberries.
One of her that you wouldn't believe it from that picture, but she is a supermodel.
There I am hating.
Yeah.
I love when they get the behind the scenes. Don't worry, I don't look like that when I eat Ruff House.
Wait, where do you buy your meat?
Oh,
is that a trade secret?
No,
You know? Or is it Costco?
I mean,
Anywhere?
Costco's pretty clutch. The business center. I've got a couple meat suppliers: Giordano, Cisco, West Coast Prime Meats. Just signed up with Ideal. So,
What's your favorite sandwich?
that I make, or in general?
In general,
Pastrami.
both. Oh,
Johnny Pastrami in Culver City.
I remember
yeah,
the
dude.
first time I had pastrami, and I was like, "Where have you been all my fucking life?"
We do sliced pastrami, but not like Johnny. Like they're doing like shaved, which is an art form in its own. You know, like. But yeah.
Can we take Jason on? Can we do like an outside show and we take Jason and we just
trip?
go? We just take a food trip and like just go try shit.
All around the world,
sure.
baby.
Okay, there we go.
What'd you say?
I said all around the world, baby. That's what they were gonna be doing. That's right.
Around the world.
All
All
right.
right.
Hey, what's up, Megan in the chats? What's up, cuz? Amber and Daniel Bianes from Simi Valley. He said, "What's up from Simi Valley, yo?" And he was on the list of people I was going to thank too. Thank you, Daniel, for always watching our show. We really appreciate you, my man.
Call in, my boy, and ask some questions.
The next show when we have Electric Shadow on, he's going to definitely be calling in because he likes the music shows.
On. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be here.
So for everyone who doesn't want to hear me shit talk, listen to the next show.
There's one guy. This I thought this was just a good story. I wrote it down somewhere. This guy, what was his name?
Frank.
No, it was
Paul.
Joshua.
Oh shit.
Do you know Joshua? Do you know Joshua?
Maybe.
Josh Gonzalez.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What did he say?
He said.
I'll tell you who he is after you tell me the story.
Yeah. No, I thought he said it. He had an amazing story, but he was one of the people that was like, "Don't fuck this up." This is this is a special guy.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Mochi.
There she is.
Go back in the house. Go back in the house.
You came over here to yell at us.
Yeah.
You can go. Go away. Go. Go home.
Yeah. All right. Go away. All right.
On the smoker.
So,
Not much meat on Mochi.
yeah.
Mochi got bigger though.
Korean barbecue.
There
You
you
know.
go.
Yeah. All right. Ignore.
If you gave her some of your barbecue, she'd probably love you though. She hates everyone, but she
Yeah.
We're sold out.
She's a cheap hoe like
We're
that.
sold out.
You know.
Yeah.
She's a cheap hoe. My dog, not you.
No, maybe both. If someone said, "Hey, I'd give you some Ruff House barbecue to hang out with me," and be like, "Okay, yeah, that's fine."
Handle.
Back to Josh Gonzalez. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy.
he said you're a father to him. So this is positive, okay?
Positive vibes.
And then he said you fired him, but it was like he's like the reason you fired him was because you're like, I don't want you to have to like this business is gonna go through like a tough fight with a long time with no money, and I don't want you to be a part of that. Like I want you to take care of your family.
Yeah, and then he went and got a career.
Yeah, exactly. And that he just wanted to say he wanted me to say, well, I don't know if he wanted me to share the story.
He's
or
the
not,
first
but
guy that called in.
Oh, you know
okay.
what I was gonna ask.
Okay, cool.
So he is sarcastic, but he's also like he's been like a day one like real supporter. Like, I mean, he offered to work for free last year, and I don't have it in me to take that from somebody. So
Are you gonna make him a drink called Big Gay and it's a virgin drink?
limp dick.
Limp dick.
It's whiskey.
Limp dick.
Limp dick. Okay.
But I can understand
Whiskey
what he's
dick.
saying. Like, don't fuck it up. Like,
Limp
like
discount,
I said,
sorry.
a lot of people put like this weight on like a business page person, whatever. You know, you don't know me or whatever, and you know he's told me this. He's like, don't talk a lot of shit like publicly, and I'm like,
Oh, like to protect your image.
yeah, I don't have an image to protect. Like the food is my image. I don't buy into a lot of like my business page doesn't need a personality. Like as I'm not a character. I'm not like into all that shit. Like I was interviewed for Netflix, and I just straight up told the lady like, I mean, I'll do whatever for my business, but this is not exactly the path that I'm on. I don't want to be a character. I don't know if I'm, you know, enough of like a personality to be on like Netflix and shit. Like, I mean, I had a raw interview with her, and I was like, this is me. Like every time I talk, it's pretty raw. Like I don't really have a filter. So I could get like how some people get turned off and whatever. But
who's gonna?
I don't think it needs to be like we sell. We sell barbecue. The page is Ruff House BBQ. Like I just read something like someone said like, how much can you post on your Instagram that tells people what you do? You have a title, Ruff House BBQ, and then how many pictures can you put on there? How many different pictures of briskets can you put on? Like people just either support it or they don't. Like you just
yeah.
I'll just go.
Well, the thing is like
I haven't tired of your pictures of me yet.
but there's just like
Yeah.
people put so much weight on like this. Like I had some guys like, oh, can you get a personal page? And I'm like,
What?
I have a personal page. I got like 3 followers and no content. Like I don't use it. I don't even like fucking social media. Like I'm on here because this is how I like. This is how I reach out to people. There's no marketing money at Ruff House BBQ. We're not Applebee's. We don't have fucking commercials on TV. This is how you get a hold of me.
Yeah. Social media is honestly the best when it comes to marketing.
Social media and word of mouth.
Social media is word of mouth because you share.
Yeah.
Like I fucking like every time I see something looks good, I share with my friend. Like
they probably just wanted to send you dick pics. To be honest,
But that's the best thing about social media, in my opinion, is like if you use it the right way,
you're gonna go.
Maybe you can help somebody.
Yeah.
Like people reach out all the time. Hey, bro, love what you're doing. You help me out with like, I love to barbecue. You help me out. I'm like, listen, I have an open door policy. If you're willing to come and hang out and learn something, I'll trim a brisket right next to you. I had a guy that literally showed up with a brisket.
Sweet.
And I set up a cutting board station right next to me, and I was like, cool, well, I trim on Thursday, so show up on Thursday. And he showed up.
No way.
We trimmed a brisket together, and he was like, oh, dude, he's like, my wife's going to love me, bro. Like, this is badass. Like, thank you. How do I repay you? And I was like, I don't know, keep coming to Ruff House. Like, I don't need repayment. Like, but that's where social media, like, I've met so many cool-ass people. I've met plenty of dicks, but those come a dime a dozen. Like, the cool people stand out. Like, so social media is a plus and a minus, but I don't really dig into like where people are like, hey, we get a personal page. I'm like,
hey, bro, how many cows have died at the hands of your?
I got text messages from that video. I had to like turn off the comments because my business number is public, and like some guy was like, we're from India and we're going to shut down your page. Like, how dare you kill animals? You should eat eggplants. And I was like, what the hell? Like, is this real?
I'll take an eggplant.
Sacred, bro. You're like, then why are you typing in Ruff House BBQ in your search engine?
Not everyone's going to be happy.
I think that was probably somebody's just joking.
I can't worry about that stuff. Yeah. So.
I have a question.
Answer.
So... as just a normal ass person, so I just cook for myself and my kid. That's pretty much it. I don't like having people over.
Yeah.
But she like I love to cook, and I have like where I live at. Yeah, I have like a patio area, and I can have like a lot of my neighbors have like different types of like barbecues and things out there.
Traegers.
Yeah, like different,
like pellet smokers,
What I've cooked, I used to have like a little flat top before, and I really liked that. But what do you recommend for someone at home, for different like?
So if you want to do more like flat top stuff, the Blackstones are the quintessential like best product on the market. Relatively good priced. Sam's Club often has like a knockoff of like the Blackstone, which is the same stuff. If you want to do more like the smoking stuff, they do sell like multi-use. So it's like a half like pellet smoker. Literally the other half is a like open fire grill. So you just throw some charcoal in there and like.
Oh, that's cool.
So it depends on like whatever you want to do. But if you're just like, I always recommend like those products for home-based stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy. Like.
Easy to use. Easy to maintain.
Super simple to use.
What did you start with?
I started with a char grill. So I like my 10-year anniversary had Procter & Gamble. They were like, oh, here's your reward money. And there was a char grill smoker from like Home Depot on there. I was like, fuck it, I'll take that. And so I started using that. I'd get all my wood at Home Depot, like chunks and stuff like that. And I learned all the wrong ways to like use live fire and wood.
The wrong way.
And then when I decided to take it more serious, I started looking out for like a custom built offset smoker, like the ones I use. And everybody has this like year-long backlog at the time because it's just like you're in the smoker building business, you're doing it by yourself, right? So one build is 6 weeks. So how many builds can you can only do one every 6 weeks. So this guy in Riverside was just starting to do more of these tanks, and I think it came like across an ad or something, and I hit him up and I was like, how long would it take you to build like 120 gallon like backyard smoker, like where I can do 6 briskets, like cap? And he was like, dude, bro, I've been trying to build my business, like give me 3 weeks. I was like, shit, send it. That's the smoker that Kyle owns.
Wow.
So,
what up, Kyle?
Built my business
And
on
that's
that
how-
smoker in my
that's how I heard
backyard.
it.
Rolled it out to the front yard onto his trailer once I took delivery of the bigger smoker that I had that took like 14 months to build. And then, so that's where we're at.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Kyle owns that smoker. I told him, I said, are you in the business? He's like, no. I go, cool. Well, the first thing that was told to me is a smoker this size will either make you friends or money. He goes, I'm making friends.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's true. I'm friends with him ever since that day. He brought over some brisket. I was like, yeah, we're friends.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Well, that's cool, man. You started with like not the greatest grow, which is pretty cool. For anybody that wants to learn. I mean, yeah.
Which is why I offer, like, if anybody wants to come and do it, you're more than welcome to. Like,
that's nice.
I'm not standoffish. I'm not unapproachable. You just got to reach out and do it.
Junior, do it so you can cook for us.
Hell yeah.
In the shows.
But don't get high beforehand.
Yeah. All right, we're calling a barbecue place in Hawaii right now. What's the game plan?
Do you have briskets?
What's it called?
Hi, how are you? Hello.
Good. How can I help you?
Do you guys make briskets there?
Yes, we do.
And how is it?
Pretty good. Very popular.
Oh, is it? Is it better than Ruff House BBQ?
Sorry?
Is it better than Ruff House BBQ?
Personally, I've never been there.
Oh, you should be
but
there.
It's so good. It's so good. Sorry to jump in, Junior, but it's super good.
Yeah, no.
Rough House is the shit.
Yeah, your mouth will water as you're looking at it.
Yeah.
It's like you already want to take a bite of it and everything, you know.
Anyways, with the brisket, do you wrap it in paper or foil?
We just put it in a plastic takeout container. If you're ordering takeout.
Oh, we don't like
But
BPA.
No.
Yeah.
But the meat.
We're
but the
vegan,
meat
so
prep
BPA is kind of
and-
tough for us.
You're vegan and you're asking about brisket?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm like,
We got
I'm a Hawaiian vegan. That means you can eat brisket. It's like special category. I don't know. I just do it. I do me. Anyways,
Word.
do you want to talk to our boss? She's gonna put our order in. All right, go ahead.
Do you guys? What sauces do you have though too? And do you
We
put?
have we have sweet and original barbecue.
Oh, okay. And then let me think. What else do you? What's another top seller besides brisket?
Our pulled pork is super popular. We got new poke and nachos. We upgraded our menu, so the fish is pretty popular. Fresh Island fish and chips.
Oh, that's off my. I can't eat that. I'm
Can't
vegan.
eat that either.
Yeah.
Hey, did you? Is the fish separate from the rest of it? Like, do they touch it all?
Yes, with the fish and chips, it comes on top of fries.
Oh, I do like fries.
Ooh, fish and fries.
I like
Perfect. Is your smoke under or over 23 hours?
Let me ask real quick.
Okay. Thank you.
This is smoked under 23 hours? Yes,
It is? To which one? Over or under?
under.
Under. Okay. Got it. Rough House goes, he ventures into the 20s sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's a good cook, though.
Yeah. I love Rough House.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you deliver to Ventura, California? Because that's where we live.
Deliver to where?
Ventura, California. Sorry, we smoked a lot of marijuana, and we just Googled barbecue and called you.
That's what came up.
No, sorry, we don't do shipments to California.
Oh.
Shit.
What if you went to the airport and just went to the place where they... Okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait, where did you call?
That was a barbecue place in Hawaii.
Where though in Hawaii? Maybe I'm gonna go there now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm gonna be in Hawaii. Which island is it?
And just show them that clip. Yeah.
Why? I would have hung up a long time. I was so pissed. Like I'm too busy for this shit.
When as soon as somebody was like, I'm vegan, but
she was like,
what?
That's the end of the phone call.
That's pretty good.
Do you smoke other things besides brisket?
Yeah, we like. Obviously not weed, right?
Can you put anything?
We're
in a
expert we're expert weed smokers.
Oh, man.
Can you put anything in a smoker? Ooh.
Depends on what you're trying to achieve.
Hold on. What's the thing? It's the Twinkie thing. What's the thing?
A Texas Twinkie?
Yes. Describe that, please, for the
Texas
viewers.
Twinkie is a half
good.
brisket. We use pastrami brisket or we'll use brisket mixed with cream cheese, stuffed in a jalapeno, wrapped in bacon. We use our pork rub on it and then smoke it off and then glaze it with barbecue sauce.
I want that so bad. Like, I want that so bad.
So when we sell those, you literally I hate making it. It's a lot of prep. I got one guy that
She's
loves
high maintenance.
prepping them. Yeah. When we sold the last bunch, we did them like 3 weeks in a row, I think. The second person in line ordered like 8 the first time. Came back with like a couple of dudes ordered 17. I'm like,
so good. I want one.
Fuck. So it's just like no one gets a chance to eat them because people are ordering them like by the dozen. It's crazy. Like they're just snacks. It's wild.
I mean, I love like small things, small plates, and like the snacks, and just
Yeah, you can smoke. I mean, like we cold smoke strawberries to make strawberry shortcake.
Ew,
You can cold smoke butter and put it in and make cookies out of it.
You can smoke strawberries.
We cold smoke marshmallows and chocolate chips to make a s'mores dessert on our last steak dinner night.
That'd be good.
What?
Yeah. Damn. You can smoke whiskey too, right?
You could smoke whiskey. So you want to do the cold smoking process when you do the things like that. You're not trying to like cook or boil anything, but yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
What about what's your biggest barbecue horror story? Like the most fucked you were as a barbecuer? You know,
Personally,
I've heard
or
some
business?
stories.
Yeah, it'll be business.
yeah. I've heard some stories where it's like people are like, oh, there's like 50 people waiting and my brisket wasn't ready and it was like 6 hours from being ready. Or,
Two instances like that. One was when we did Super Bowl orders when I was still doing it out of my house. Big mistake. I didn't know when to cut off the orders. I had more orders than I'm like looking at the smoker like, how the hell is this gonna happen? So like it was like 3 cooks in a row. It was bad. I was up for 3 days. My buddy are just like fucking racking our brains like, how the hell are we gonna finish this?
That's when you're like, Kyle, remember that smoker I sold you?
It was that smoker. And we had a line of cars down the street picking up. I was doing favors for anybody, just taking any job. Like I had a buddy. I was like, dude, can we do like 30 people? I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, hell yeah. And he's like first in line, but meanwhile there's like 20 cars down the street, and my neighbor's like, the fuck's going on? I'm like, oh, we gotta feed everybody. Like everyone's pissed. Like that was a bad day. Like
they're like, it's game time.
Yeah, it was bad. So that
pressure,
was like,
man.
That was a shitty experience. I'm not ignorant to like what we've done to certain people. You know what I mean? I'm not ignorant to that. I'm always like, that's why like my buddy's like, stop apologizing to people. I'm like, nah, it's fucked up sometimes, man. Like I would have been pissed personally if I was out in my car like, the fuck, we're only the second car back. They're 45 minutes into service and no one's walked out of the house. Because I'm just sitting there like, can somebody answer the phone to tell me who's waiting outside? Like it was such a clusterfuck. But I've had customers straight up like,
I have anxiety.
My first pop up was like that. My very first pop up outside of the house was when I took my trailer. I didn't even have one cook on it yet, and we were already signed up to like do Red Tandem Brewery. And she was like, "Yo, like we need food to like open the brewery." And I was like, "Yeah, let's go." Like, fuck it, you know. And I looked at my buddy. I was like, "We're about to be like outside now, bro." And we showed up. I was still cooking ribs, driving down the street to get to Red Tandem. I mean, the stacks up, bolted down, smoke coming out. I got a car behind me blocking me so that we don't get pulled over. We pull up to the pop-up. There's at least 80 people standing outside. We're 30 minutes late. There's like 80 people standing there, and I'm like, oh fuck, like, and it was like, hey, that's the line that you always wanted. I was like, not like this, like, and it was a clown show. We're trying to move this
on this line.
No, we're trying to like heave this smoke or this warmer out of the trailer. We're putting trays all over the tables. I took so much food, not knowing how it was gonna go, and we left. I mean, we broke even. Thank God we broke even. Like, I threw away so much food. I gave away so much food at the end of the day.
Oh, okay.
Some guy walked up and he was like, I'm fucking waiting 42 minutes for a taco. And I was like, I get that. There's, 40 people in front of you, one. Two, I'm the only one slicing. And your taco order's probably in this stack somewhere. We don't make things like, oh, that's just a mac and cheese, I got you. Or that's just a taco, I got you. Like, things are done in order so that everyone gets their food. We don't oversell or sell out of stuff. Never fucking come back. I'm like, well, that's fine. You're not my customer then. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it sucks.
That guy's been back.
He probably has. But the thing
Tasted
is,
the taco. He's like,
yeah. That same pop-up, some guy's like, hey, bro, like, we totally came out to support you. We usually go to your house. And I was like, cool, man, I appreciate it. Forgot to put barbecue sauce in his bag. Messages me, you guys really need to get your shit together. I didn't even get barbecue sauce. And I was like,
that's such an easy, like, not even a big deal. It's like,
no, but
the meal's there.
But that's the thing. But like, everybody has their own perception of like what they expect, and I'm just like.
But to like message someone that, it's like
pretty
that's
wild.
I don't
think I responded. I mean, if I did, I would have been like something like, "Well, we're growing, bro." Like, I don't know.
Feedback.
It's feedback. I mean,
there's a nicer way to do it.
But I always I take everything seriously, but also like I want people to know I'm already 3 steps ahead in the thought process because I care about experience. And I don't want you to have a shitty experience because it's easy to get customers to come in once. You're just a shiny new toy. Everybody comes and visits once. Mm-hmm. How do you get them to return? You can't fuck up. People put small businesses on this pedestal because small businesses put themselves on that pedestal during COVID and all that shit. And they said, stop supporting corporations, come to us. And people were like, all right, cool, we're going to come support you. And then they were like, well, how come the food's not really fast? And how come the prices aren't really cheap? And how come this? And it's like, so small businesses put us on these platforms that are somewhat unattainable.
How many times has McDonald's forgotten a sauce or something?
McDonald's open 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
And it's convenient and it's
But they can forget cheap. A sauce and you can talk shit and they'll probably still be like, but I'm going to go get my McNuggets.
Because there's no one there's no persona or personality attached to that business.
Yeah. They can't just bitch at
it's like bitching at a government employee.
Yeah. Sorry, Palafox, Active Always, and Raymond. We just
you know what?
These guys.
It's okay though.
But there's nobody behind the business saying.
No, I know.
Owner McDonald's is gone.
Mr. McDonald.
You know what I mean?
I would like to speak to Ronald McDonald, please.
Yo, Ron.
Yeah, dude, those are serious horror stories though.
Yeah.
I mean,
the other one is last year on Thanksgiving. I took orders to fill up the smoker. So
Hi, Mochi.
We had 100 orders on Thanksgiving.
Really?
And they all showed up at once.
Dude, I almost ordered for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I don't remember. I think you cut off the orders when I remembered.
Yeah.
How much time did you have though?
For what?
Sorry to interrupt me.
To put the orders out?
Yeah.
I mean, we sold out in like 2.5, 3 weeks.
Okay.
But we had 100 orders. And I stopped giving out time slots a long time ago because people don't honor them. They either show up late, early, and expect it all the same. So
yeah, stoners.
The problem was I had a girl fill in at the front. And I thought I was like the king. I was like, oh, dude, I got all these charts with everyone's names and everyone's orders, and you just go like this and you check off. Well, I forgot to tell her she has to tell us who's there.
Oh.
So she's essentially checking people in, and I'm like,
not telling back a house, basically.
Man, it's fucking 11:30. I'm like, has anything gone out? And they're like, no. I'm like, bro, there's like 50 people out there, and I go, hey, Ange, what number are you on? She's like, 32. I was like, fuck yeah, can we get number 1? That was my bad. That was my fault. I forgot. She was a fill-in, and I was like scrambling. I was like, here, I created this beautiful sheet for you to follow. And so she's like, fuck it, cool. Yep, yoink, yoink, yoink.
She's
and I was just like, oh boy. So
yeah. You're like, it's pretty dead today.
That was bad. I guarantee we lost some customers. The people are like, oh, I'm trying to go to my family party. I'm like, dude, that's fucked up. But people will continue to go to places like Cheesecake Factory and things like that. Mm-hmm. And it's convenient, but it's also known to make those mistakes. Mm-hmm. You give those places a break because it's pointless to complain. You could write a million Yelp reviews about Cheesecake Factory being shit. Still going to go there. They're open all the time. They got a big ass menu. Food's
like
mediocre, like cheesecake. You're gonna keep going. Small businesses, we get the ass end of everything because there's someone attached to the business. You can reach out, and I'm the one answering my Instagram.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm still answering emails. You know what I mean? So it's they feel like there's an attachment, there's an approach to you, and so I take that seriously because I want you to have a good experience, but I only take so much shit. Like, I had a guy berating the girl at the front for something that is absolutely not her responsibility, and I came up and said, "Is everything okay?" Oh well, I was like, just making sure I got the full pound of ribs. And I was like, it's crazy because you were just fucking talking to her like you could just kick her ass down the alleyway because you felt like, shorted. You want me to bring the scale out and I can put the ribs out there for you? Like, we don't short anybody. It's like shit like that. I take offense to things like that. But some people that have legitimate
I could just
gripes,
imagine you like walking out and he's like, oh, fuck.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
this guy's
exactly
pretty
what
big,
happened. He was
dude.
just like,
Jason's pretty big in person, too.
Toss me over his shoulder.
There's a big difference too when because I mean, like, I like to help my friend at the mystery shop and all
What's
that
up,
kind
Fusion?
of stuff. Hey, Fusion. I was supposed to be there last night. I wasn't. My bad. Anyways, so
Not last
yeah,
night.
I like to help him.
Except for last night.
He'll have God. And it's so funny when it's like I'm the one who's saying something or someone has a problem. And it's like they talk to me different. And then if some like one of my friends, he also helps with crowd control during the shows and stuff. So I'm doing crowd control.
Right.
Other guys doing crowd control. I can tell someone, hey, you can't have that in here. You need to take it outside. And they can talk back and try to tell me this and that and like try to act tough. But then as soon as like my friend comes up behind me, a guy who's like, is something wrong?
Right.
They want to like
No, not at
completely
all.
change their tune. Like,
Well, yeah.
you know, it's like,
Of course.
why? Little do they know I'm the one who's going to
Because, like, you can beat their ass, and you're not worried about them kicking your ass, and then somebody else that can kick your ass comes around, then you don't want to talk shit anymore. It's only natural.
Yeah. There's feedback and then there's feedback, in my opinion. Like, there's a feedback I'm willing to, put attention into, and there's feedback that I'm willing to, I'll let you walk out. That's fine. You've made up your mind. This ain't the place for you type shit. But for 99.9% of the time, someone reaches out. I forgot. Yeah, I didn't get my coleslaw. All right. What was your order? Boom. Refund.
You do coleslaw?
And then free coleslaw on the next visit. You know what I mean?
love
Like,
coleslaw.
I am not going to lose someone over coleslaw. Like, I will do whatever I can. But people that feel like, oh, I was shorted on some ribs, I'm like, you can weigh it yourself. Like, Angie, you got more than you paid for.
I brought my scale, actually.
So when I went
like
with
a
a
drug
friend
dealer.
to get the sandwiches I told you that we got, right? And what's funny is I held both in my hand and I was like, I know I'm not going to eat this whole fucking thing. So I actually, and I was like, I feel like this one's a little bit lighter. So I took the one that I was like, this one I feel like for whatever reason, I was like, he's going to, and he was like, damn, this is so much. And he's looking at mine. He's like, you ate more than me though. I was like, yeah, dude, honestly.
It was a little lighter.
I was like, I purposely was like, I don't want one that was like as full as yours, and also I was starving. I was like, it's so good. I overate.
Like pound and a half sandwich, like
You're
huge.
You know what I did? I like pre-gamed my whole day for it. It's like I know what time I'm going. Like I was like, I'm gonna be just enough hungry to like eat maybe and be okay. You know, like I'm gonna be on my treadmill a little extra during the daytime. Like, yep.
People always ask me like why I do things like chopped cheese night.
So good.
$15 burger night.
Love cheese.
Why I do BLT day, things like that. And there's a method. Like my future is we will be open way more often. If it works now, it'll work when it's more convenient. So this is why I do things. I take a huge hit on nights like $10 night, but we sell 240 plates. There's enough in there somewhere to where we make a little bit back. That will translate to the future when it's like Monday, things that you can expect. Wednesday night, nights like that. So like someone's like, you hurt yourself, bro, by doing all this shit. And I'm like, I don't hurt myself. Like I own this business. I put in the work. It's all going to mean something. Like if someone could eat for $10, and it's the same food that someone just paid $22 for the day before, like, I'm all for it. Like, it gives everyone a chance to, like, see some shit. Like, I don't hurt myself. Like, but there's always a method. Like, someone's like, chopped cheese, like, what the fuck? And I was like, just come try it. It's probably pretty good. And then we sold, like north of 120 of them. And they're like, how the fuck you sell 120? I'm like, we're open for 3 hours, bro. We sold one product. Like, we're going to sell it to everyone. And then people are like, this is the shit. And I'm like, cool. So that, like, in my head, I'm like, chopped cheese works. Like, in the future.
It's like you're just collecting data.
Yeah, for sure.
What's nice, what I like, and my kids too, we're suckers for these things when it comes to like, we're doing this, but we're only doing it at this time.
Yeah.
Because you're like, hey, they don't do that very often.
Yeah.
So
Which I made a mistake on BLT day.
Did you?
I said, I'm here all day, blah, blah, blah. We'll open 12 to 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
My customers couldn't give a shit. They showed up at 12.
Yeah, they did.
I was like, so from like 4 o'clock on, I was like, damn, we sold 130 BLTs. Kind of need to sell 130 more to make any money if we're open for another 5 hours. And like 10 people showed up. And I was like, yes, because people are like, yo, Ruff House sells this shit in like a 3-hour window. You got to go. And then that's the whole point, to keep costs down, is like sell everything in a 3-hour window. I make a little bit of money. You get a great deal as a customer. Who cares if you wait a little bit? You're getting some freshly made anything.
You could sit at the bar,
I made
have
that
a
mistake.
drink.
Yeah, but I made that mistake. It was like, oh, I'll be open for 8.5 hours. This is great. Yeah. No.
How is today in comparison to usual? Because today was packed house.
I'm glad summer's
Today's
over.
first day of football, though. Football just
doesn't
started.
really help us.
Doesn't?
In the way that you would think it does.
Okay.
We probably need to open at 10 since football starts at 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I was talking to the bartender today. I'm like, at 11, like we are watching the game as the doors open. I'm like, how many people get off the couch and go, you know what, fuck this game, I want to go get some food? Because you got to be, you have to want to go to, you have to want to think about eating Ruff House BBQ, because we're only open 4 hours a day, 2 days a week. So it has to be intentional that that customers show up. We're not like, oh, it's Saturday, 6 p.m. What do you want to do? Let's go to Wood Ranch. That's easy. You can't go to Ruff House. So it's intentional that people show up. So like today I was incredibly, like today just showed me that summer's over. Like yesterday and today, the summer's over.
It was packed.
Yes. Yesterday we had the cornhole. They did a smaller tournament.
What's up, Roman?
So that helps, obviously. Gives them a home, us some business. And then it add like all the customers that normally come on Saturdays. And then today was just like whammo. Like not right at 11, but it was like 11:10, 10 customers. Got through the orders, 11:40, another 10. It was just like in waves.
Nice.
Until we were out of everything. So I was just like, thank God summer's over. Like,
I have a question. What does California have not good barbecue compared? Because I used to live in Georgia.
My opinion
been to
is
Kansas.
the time it takes.
That button.
I mean, Santa Maria is a couple hours from us, hour and a half from us, and that's where like.
I just said you got to use that button more.
Yeah.
No.
Shit, no. That's been on for like, I didn't even know that button was a thing.
We made a special button for Ruff House.
Barbecue is the best in the county of Ventura, and this Jason motherfucker's gonna take over.
All right.
Now that we know that's
All right.
there.
Yeah.
Send that to me.
Junior's been slipping, dude. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
I like
What?
barbecue out here started like in, the Santa Maria style, which is like hot, fast, over open fire.
Yeah, backyard.
Grilling. Yeah, backyard stuff.
Turkey,
but,
right?
Yeah, but honestly, it's the time. Like this, you go to Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most places are open 11 to sell out. Most places, right? You can only cook as much as your smoker can hold. So how far in do you want to go? 10 smokers, 1 smoker, whatever you're comfortable with, right? But it's a culture. They grew up eating that style of barbecue. They take a chair and they wait in line. They order from the meat slicer, which is how the new Ruff House will be set up. You take a chair, you sit down, you make friends in line, you bring beers. That's a culture. We don't have that culture out here. This culture out here is give it to me now and give it to me 10 minutes ago. So that's always been my struggle, is teaching people how to like eat like this. Which is why so many people are like, don't do that, bro. You're not gonna make any money. Like, don't. I tried that. Don't do that shit. No one's gonna want to eat like that. But it's the way I like to eat. So it is what it is.
I was actually going to say I think culture has a big part of it because there is
Culture's huge.
like a barbecue culture, and then out here it's so fast paced.
Yeah.
Everything's fast paced out here. Even if you're like, oh, I'm being leisurely, but it's like, no, you're not. You're fucking going down Main Street.
Yeah.
You're like, I need to hit all these things. You're wanting to bar hop,
Dude.
and
It wasn't that long of a wait, even though.
no, like, dude,
No, but that's the stuff that we've worked on,
Okay.
for hours.
which is what I used to apologize for last year when we were slamming. I'm like, fuck, like, these are long waits. I'm sorry. Like, we're trying to get better. Like, training these two guys that work for me that are young and hungry and want it. I'm going to let them fall on their faces and make the mistakes they need to make. And I'm going to, like, today I was on the expediting side, and I even took orders for the first hour until the cashier showed up. But it gives me a different vantage point. So I get to like hold the tray in my hand, and I'm like, all right, this is what I want it to look like. So this is the stuff that, like, last year I never would have let happen. I was the only one that ever sliced meat. And I used to call out the size, and I used to know all the inventories, and I was the only one that told the cashier how much we had left and this and that. Until you have to build the trust, and if you can't, you're never going to expand. I'll just burn myself out, which is why, like, in Texas, some people are like, fuck, we're open 11 to 4, bro. I got 2 smokers, and that's what I want to handle. And then you go to Terry Black's, and it's like, we have 10 smokers, a pit crew. You know, we're open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week. That's what I'm saying. It's all like,
We're going to prank
how
call
much
them.
do you want to handle? Don't do that.
Do you know what movie I watched?
They actually do know Ruff House BBQ. So don't do that.
They'd be like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Like,
wait.
I try to work here.
That's pretty cool. He's a legend, though, if he knows you, right? That's awesome.
I watched a movie, and they had a barbecue thing in the back. Have you seen Fried Green Tomatoes? The movie?
Yeah, like when
They cook the guy at the
years ago.
end. Don't
Cook
they?
'em?
They fucking cook him in the barbecue and feed him to the bitch ass KKK dude. I swear to God.
I don't remember that part.
I don't know. Now I got to rewatch it because I was like, what in my head why do I keep picturing?
I don't
like-
think Jason dabbles in cannibalism.
No.
I mean,
But we
Just say
had
if
the
anybody would
tomatoes,
try not to.
the green
Yeah.
tomatoes, and I'm like, what's bothering me right now that's in my brain?
Oh, so we're talking barbecue. You're looking at the green
that-
tomatoes. All right.
Yeah, so I'm putting everything together.
Just lost that
So,
sponsor. All right. Another sponsor we fucked.
You know,
Yeah,
no, this
it's
is
okay.
good. It was a good
It's all
movie.
good.
It had a great ending.
We're good at
It's not Junior this time.
No, no, fried
What
green
is your-
tomatoes are good.
What is your, like, a lot of people want to know this because when you taste your food, you're like, okay, this guy has a flavor profile, whatever you want to say. What is your, like, if you have like one night out, date night or whatever, where are you going?
like a style.
No, like what restaurant or where do
Not
you
your
like
own
to
food,
eat?
yeah.
Yeah.
If you say McDonald's, we're gonna laugh.
Yeah. What's up, Raymond? Palafox?
So just
No.
FYI, every cook eats at McDonald's on the
Okay,
way home.
I'm not gonna say no one eats there.
Yeah.
The boo buckets are coming. I'm gonna have to go visit to get those boo buckets. Just so
I don't know what that is. No.
it's okay. It's all
I
right.
mean,
Boo bucket.
it's been so long since I've had a night like that, but
Do you need a babysitter?
No.
Junior's a great babysitter.
Yeah.
oh, perfect.
I got 6
Yeah.
boys.
I'll bring them to you. You don't have to go to my house.
Now you'll have 8. Now you got 8.
Two tablets, they'll be stuck on video games and tablets.
Oh, so they're just like my kids. Got it.
My kid wants to babysit, and I'm like, "Are you sure you want to babysit?" Like,
So I like Italian food. I mean,
oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Opposite.
we're gonna
of
do an
barbecue.
Italian night with like different variations of smoked meat and stuff.
Like
Ooh,
what?
Some brisket meatballs? Or?
So, yeah.
I
You gotta
know.
post the menu.
So which version? Which Italian? Like which region? Or are you not telling?
Like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah. Are you
It'll
s-
be from all over.
all over?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, because
It'll be some cool shit though.
people think Italian, and I'm like, no, each
Yeah,
region
there's southern, northern.
is
like, yeah.
so different.
Like I'll eat at Dominic's in Oxnard. Like
haven't been
that
there.
would be like I'm a spaghetti and meatball guy.
Ooh,
Like
I love a good.
I love
spaghetti.
everything else also,
Yes.
but like my go-to, like if the kids are like, yeah, let's eat Cheesecake Factory, I get in spaghetti and meatballs. Like even from them,
That's good.
you know, like that's.
I love a
I'm
homemade
very
meatball.
simple. Yeah, I'm a very simple like person when it comes to stuff like that.
Okay.
I used to try to go to like one nice, $300 dinner steakhouse a year, but
Italian,
it's
I would go
not
for
like.
though.
Yeah.
I think Italian's like just always. I'm not gonna say always good, but Italian is something.
It's comfort food,
It is. It is comfort.
which is
food.
my style. Like
It's filling.
heavy comfort food.
Yeah. And there's like different like versions of it. Oh God, I Actually, I do like Italian
And
food a lot.
there's a personality to like food like that. Everything else just feels so empty. Like when you go like at some like extravagant steakhouse, it's like, God, this is $500 just for the sake of being $500. Like this is not like there's nothing attaching me to this place.
There's a lot of times people are like, they want to like impress me and say they want to take me out, and they're always like, "Have you been to Mastro's?" And I'm like, "No, I have not." But I can think of probably a lot more places I prefer to go.
I've been to Mastro's. I'd never recommend it.
I'm like people are like, you get to dress up and this and that. I'm like, I don't necessarily like. I want to go somewhere where I just feel comfortable eating.
You could dress up and go to Rumfish.
I'll go fucking dress up.
It's a good spot, right?
You know what? I'm gonna dress up and I'm gonna
like
go to Ruff
Rumfish.
House and just there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Italians, like, I can't wait for the Italian then at Ruff House.
Yeah.
Italian twist. I like that.
I know. Call it. We're gonna call. Oh, okay.
They don't know
All
what they're
right.
doing.
Jesus Christ, Junior. All right.
I went to an Italian place in Santa Barbara when I worked out there, and I don't remember what it was, and I don't remember exactly which region, so I'm not gonna fuck it up. But they had like a really interesting menu because they had goat and they had, I think, quail and all that kind of. And I've had quail. I grew up in the desert. You're not supposed to shoot quail, I'm pretty sure, but people would shoot quail and just
You
cook
can
it.
shoot them with pellets.
Yeah.
I wouldn't shoot them with.
No. They'd go out with
BBs
pellets.
in it, yeah.
So I've had like fresh homemade like quail and stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm a fan of like all the different meats.
We're calling the
love
worst rated
Yeah,
barbecue
goat's pretty-
place
I made lamb
in the
one
United
time.
States.
One time I only made it once. I
We
don't know
did
why.
lamb chops today.
See, lamb's good.
Common.
Commonwealth Barbecue or summer 24 hours are closed on Monday, open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m.
This is the
to
worst
8 p.m.
rated barbecue place in the
If you don't
United
pick up the phone,
States.
That means we're closed. This phone is not monitored for messages. So if you're calling about catering, please call during our
monitored?
open hours or see us.
It's in
at
Tennessee.
CommonwealthBBQ.com.
They're open 24 hours, just not on Monday.
I don't know if I like.
Hi, my name is Randal, and just like to leave a message for you. It's myself. We're with Jason Jr. and Mina here.
Yeah.
And we were just wondering if you could cater a vegan brisket for us. We're out here in California. We're willing to pay for shipping. And Junior's going to give you the details, credit card number, and whatnot. Go ahead, buddy.
Credit card numbers and everything you want.
You got to talk right in there, man. Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, we.
Look, he fucking nutted on my fucking leg!
Oh, can you stop that, bro? Stop nutting.
It's okay.
on his leg. So yeah, we were trying to get catering. So give us a call back and let us know what you think about it. That's right. You know, and we'll go
And
from there.
I would also like to say I'd like to send positive energy and positive vibes to you and your business, Commonwealth. We love you, and we'll meditate and send vibes over to you.
Good vibes.
I love you.
Good vibes.
All right. Sorry, did you want to jump in? You didn't look like you wanted to, so I come up.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to the vegan barbecue.
Yeah, the vegan brisket.
Vegan brisket.
Yeah. You mean to get Wood Ranch on the phone and tell them we want to order a vegan brisket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. And then I wanted to show you. Come on, raw dog it.
You know how to,
Yeah, raw dog it on your
you know how
phone.
to,
Let's do it.
block 'em?
I'm just looking up the number for.
I wanted to go over some. They had some barbecue disasters, which I think would be fun to watch. Let me get this up on here. All right, what do you think about this?
Why is it on fire like that?
Has that ever happened to you?
No.
No. Okay.
Ooh. I had a dream my kitchen was on fire.
You know,
What did you do?
Oh.
Yeah, it exploded.
I've seen a lot of those videos of like turkeys when they fry them.
Oh yeah, people fuck
Oh
up
yeah,
on
yeah. The deep.
If
I've
there's
done that
any
before.
kind
Yeah.
of water in that
Not
turkey,
blown.
you're done.
Yeah. All right. I like. Oh, nice, Junior. Junior's back on the soundboard. I like it, bro. Hell yeah. All right. This is another one. All right. Thoughts on this?
What the hell is he doing?
No sound.
No sound. Yeah.
What is
cooking.
in the
You might throw
bowl?
water on it.
Throw
Yeah,
water on
yeah.
it, great.
What's in the? Oh,
Oh.
thumbs down.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he's
No,
going.
don't throw water. Oh, that's like Junior on the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah, he's in pain. Oh boy.
Oh,
How
he
did he
left
not
face.
scorch his face?
Yeah, he lost some
Probably did.
eyebrows on that. So don't throw water on your barbecue is like the lesson
That's
that we're learning from these. Yeah.
God.
All right.
That's like cooking
Here's another
101.
one. Oh, is it?
It's like,
I
don't fucking throw water on everything. Yeah, you really don't need to throw water on anything in a kitchen.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure the sound is up. What do you think's gonna happen here, Junior?
It's gonna burn.
Yeah. Yeah, something's gonna burn. All right.
A lot of burning.
Yeah.
This looks like the same fucking guy.
Oh, he's gonna put gasoline.
Oh yeah, don't pour gasoline on your barbecue, bro.
Man. That's
Oh,
a tiny
no.
little
Look at
barbecue.
this.
That's a tiny
Oh,
Fix it. What did you do, bro?
Oh, bad.
Oh no!
Kicking
He
your
just started a
fireball.
house fire now.
That's fine.
There's like, so where did he go wrong here? I mean,
He put the gasoline in, and then he
woke up.
yeah.
And then he kicked the gas.
Would you? He's like on fire right now. He's like walking away with his
Stop,
leg
drop,
on
and
fire.
roll, bro.
I'd hire that guy if I wanted to go out of business and just insurance claim it.
Yeah, that like you wanted to pull a pizza chief or whatever. I always thought that would be a good place for your businesses, the Pizza Chief lot, because it has like that open air.
The one next to next to the college.
No, it's on Main Street.
Yeah,
next
the one
to
that's
what the fuck?
by the housing that's on Main Street, but not the downtown area.
It's like a red building, standalone on Main Street.
Yeah,
East
yeah,
Main. Yeah. I always thought that would be a good
It's
place
super
for
tiny
Ruff House.
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a
Would
really
you take
weird thing
pictures
happen
in
there.
front?
One time I was picking up a pizza and this dude walked up and he wouldn't stop talking to me. And he was annoying, but I knew the owners of it and everything. I knew one of the guys. So I just walked over to the door and was like, "Where's my fucking pizza? Is it done yet? This guy's bothering me." It was weird. He wouldn't leave me alone.
Damn.
Also, can people stop getting in my DMs? Like, I don't want to talk to any of you. Get out. I just want to put that there. I'm going to start screenshotting and just tagging Ventura Tide Pod without even like covering your name.
No,
up.
I think, guys, if anybody's out there, Mina_Azul_, send more dick pics because we're going to do a Patreon episode called The Weenie Roast where we will roast all your wieners. So she needs more dick pics. Right now, she's in third place.
Ruff House at the
smoke
same
'em.
time.
It's going to be pancakes.
Sausage.
The episode will have pancakes, Mina, and Amber
Yep.
of the Amber
Amber
Show.
Show.
And then right now, I think you're in third place. They have like way more dick pics than you. They get like multiple a day. they
I
said.
literally get so many messages that are just like, when we gonna fuck? Just things like that. And I just either
That's
block them
wild.
immediately or I say, you can do that to yourself.
It's a numbers game, you know.
I don't think
Just
I'm
cut
a-
and paste. When are we gonna
Oh,
fuck?
you-
You send it to every female, and then
Yeah.
you, s-
I'm
you
like-
probably get one.
I try not
Yeah.
to be approachable.
Oh, we playing hard to get?
I just try not to be approachable. Don't talk to me. I think I say it on every show and every podcast.
Yeah.
Why
Alright.
are you DMing me? Why are you trying to talk to me?
Playing hard to get.
That's probably why.
Not playing hard to get.
Yeah. It's a challenge.
Leave me alone. I will leave you on red or keep. I won't even. I'll just delete it.
But send a dick pic. All right. What do you think about
You
this
know
one?
what? Send it to
All right.
Amber. Oh no.
Oh, right next to the house. Call 911. Is that okay to pour water on at that point? No.
He's
No
blasting
water.
the water. And look
There's
at
too
how
much
it's-
like grease.
What do you do
and
at that
everything.
point?
It's a
Yeah.
Close the lid and push it away from your house.
Yeah.
Look at it like a grease fire. Or
And
something.
then get away because you have that looks like
Let
a
it burn.
propane grill. Yeah. Do you believe in using propane on the grill, or are you like kind of only charcoal
The only propane I use is the torch to light the wood.
to light? All right.
That's it.
All right. Oh yeah, I like this one too.
Oh,
Okay. We
yeah,
saw this
that-
the last show. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
gonna
good one.
remove our screen.
If you're ever thinking about uniforms for everybody.
That's the yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll remove
There you
us
go.
off
Yeah,
the
I was-
screen,
Especially the
so, yeah.
guys, you know.
All right, so
Well,
this
I
is like
wear that
a.
when I smoke.
Do you?
Yeah, then it's
That's why you don't have a personal page.
and that's why.
Okay, got it.
I got this
It's like
off
Ruff
of.
House at dark.
Yeah.
This is actually.
That's the one where you have to actually subscribe to that one.
It's yeah. It's,
Actually got
$2.
this off of Junior's Instagram. This is Junior's house. He has camera. All right, let's watch it.
Okay, wait. While we watch it,
What channel is this first? Time?
Yell
We should pause it. So what should they
his
do
head
right now?
does not look
Cover it.
real.
Yeah. Cover it right with a towel,
Not
wet
a-
towel.
Why would you put a towel?
I'll
Put
let-
baking soda on top of it.
Oh my god, God. Why
Baking
would
soda
you
or
put
a lid?
towel?
A lid, yeah, okay. All
Lid,
right.
because
That or that other pot that's right next to it.
I would
Right? Yeah.
literally grab that and slam it right on top. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what they do.
Fuck it up.
God, I hope they drop it on the floor.
What's Randall doing?
Let's see.
What are we doing here?
Let's find out.
There we go.
What do I do?
The guy's got a cartoon head.
Tanner, hurry up! Tanner!
What are they?
Turn up! I don't know what to do!
Tanner's grabbing towels.
Red towel.
What is it? What is it? Oh my God!
No,
I don't know what it is!
Oh, Jesus. Oh, there it is.
Hey.
Jason won.
That's it.
I think
Jason
he was
won.
gonna throw it in the
the
sink.
floor.
Oh, yeah. Did he
I
throw it? I don't
think
know.
that's what he was trying to
Water
do.
Do it
burn.
on the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my God!
on his electric stove. There you go.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, is the camera still on?
So I don't really like, as I said, I don't like people over, and I also hardly cook for people because I hate it when people are stupid. And what's funny is like I'll be
Me
like,
too.
oh, I love to cook, and I hate when people are like, oh, you should cook in something like, I've had people say, even for like my pages and stuff, cook in something sexy or whatever, and I'm like, one, no. Like, no, you don't get to tell me that. Two, I'm sorry, if you're cooking with things that are like, if there's oil and like this and that, I'm like,
Yeah.
why would I want to injure myself? Like, what? Hell no. And that's just what I think about. Like,
Yeah, guys out there that's
All I'm
DMing me. I don't know if you'd want her to cook.
I don't.
She doesn't seem like
I'm
she's
not,
a good cook.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm actually a pretty good cook, but I don't want to cook for you.
There you go.
Last
There
person
you
I cooked
have
for
it.
lost privileges of me cooking for them ever again.
Damn.
Because
What?
they got drunk and pissed me off, and I left, and they didn't remember they had all that fucking food that I cooked there. And so I'm talking carne asada, I'm talking sausage with
Damn.
veggies, I'm talking jalapeno poppers, esquites,
Wow.
and they left it out, and I was like, I didn't get to eat it because I was annoyed at your drunkenness. And then they didn't get to eat it because they got so drunk they fell asleep, woke up with a hangover, and forgot the food was there. So,
Damn, what a waste.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then one time I made
Could have had it. You had it all.
my daughter's
Could've,
favorite is chicken cordon bleu. She loves that. And I made it for a couple people once. And I remember one guy was like, hey, let me show you something. You see this? It's pink. And I was like, bitch, that's ham. I was like, do you not know what you're eating?
Oh, bro.
Like, that's the fucking ham. And so, yeah, it's really easy to, for me to just like lost privilege. Gone. Yeah, I guess some people don't know what it is though.
That's a big reason we took chicken off the menu.
Yeah.
Just because like smoke leaves a pink.
Yeah.
Oh,
does.
yeah.
Mhm.
You
People
got
think
too
it,
much.
like it's undercooked. I'm like,
You could
trust me, nothing's
tell when it's undercooked or not.
Yeah.
Like,
so good.
it
Smoked
looks
chicken.
completely
It's
different.
Fucking great. That
We
I
switched
don't-
it to turkey breast, which is
Turkey's
amazing, but
good.
yeah.
All right. Well, hey, everybody, follow this guy, at Ruff_House
So,
BBQ.
when I wasn't wearing my
Follow him on
glasses,
Instagram,
Look at
not
this.
me.
I saw it
Yeah.
like smaller, and
It's
I
actually
thought it was
Jason.
a car
Yeah.
because it was like the picture, and I wasn't wearing glasses. And then I
Oh.
put my glasses on later, and I was like, no, that's the fucking smoker.
Yeah, it's on a trailer.
You're like,
It's on a trailer.
this
That's not
guy's
a car.
this guy must be a classic car.
I was like,
restorer,
why is it a
you know?
car in
Yeah.
him? That doesn't make
Smoking
sense.
out of the hood of that car.
Why not?
That's right.
And that is 805 Foodie that took that picture.
Oh, really?
Thanks,
Yeah.
805.
I
Food.
messaged her. I was like, hey, you might actually want to watch one of our shows one day.
Yeah.
And then she was the first person. I think she was one of the first 5 people I ever asked to be on the show. And then she said no.
Wow.
Wait,
don't
and I
ever
was like,
blame
whatever.
you.
I don't get mad. But then I was like, hey, you may actually want to watch today's show because I know you like food.
We'll just send the
So,
link.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll
She
message
blocked
me.
us.
The fuck were you doing?
Yeah.
She's great. She's
Who is she? She's like a food-
Her name's Lisa McKinnon. She used to be a
follow that
writer
one.
for Ventura, a VC Star. She
Yep, I do follow
is.
that one.
There are a couple people that are like wholeheartedly for, smaller businesses. It's 805 Foodie, Ari the Foodie on Instagram, and Jara Simp, who runs like the Yelp Central Coast page. But the three of them are, there are a lot more, but I'm closer with the three of them.
Yeah.
So I tell them all the time like how thankful I am for their words and their desire to put businesses out there free of charge.
Yeah.
Liz Eats is another one. She
yeah,
she blew up from like
She
the
did.
Lovewell stuff.
She did.
She's helped them immensely.
I
she
trust
came to a
Liz
concert.
Eats and I trust 805 Foodie.
Yes.
Like I trust those
Yes.
for different reasons.
Right. I understand.
But yeah.
Mina, invite
she came into
805
a concert.
Foodie back on the show.
Yeah, she's not coming.
If I was her, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd.
Yeah,
She wouldn't
okay.
sit in.
I
Lisa.
How about I just hang out with her?
Don't do it, Lisa.
And you guys aren't invited. Like, how about that?
But
Lisa,
yeah,
don't do it.
Liz
Just call
Eats,
in one
she's
day.
coming for a
Yeah.
concert, and she was like, dude, she's like, the one time I tried, or she's eaten the burger a couple times, and she's like, the one time I came in for barbecue, we're sold out of everything before I can get to the front. I was like, yes. I go, but we've got 2 smokers now. We don't need to sell out technically. Like we have a lot of capacity. She's like, I'm gonna come back. I need to come back. And I was
Liz
like,
Eats has the
love you.
cute content.
Yeah.
Is what I like, and it's very like
It's well thought out for sure.
it is, and it's the way she films certain things is definitely for like different generations and things, right?
1000%. Yep.
Because I look at it and I've sent stuff to Amber, the Amber Show, because her and I will go try stuff, right? And there's things based off of Liz Eats, based off of 805 Foodie, where I'm just like, ooh.
When are we invited?
Girl time, like.
Who the fuck didn't invite you guys?
Why are you being sexist?
Because I'm sexist right now. I'm sexist about girl time. So I have so many male friends. I need to hang out with women once in a while.
We don't have. We
I
don't
hang
have
out
any
at a
friends that are
comic
girls.
shop and I work from home. Okay, like I hang out with my dogs and men too much.
Hang out with my dogs.
And I
my
have
dogs.
brothers. Like, come on, I don't even have a sister. Like,
I just feel like we could add something to that conversation.
you guys are pretty
don't
feminine.
have
No.
You know what? You guys want to hang out? We're gonna hang out. We're gonna get some Ruff House. We'll invite you.
Thank you.
And Jason, you can hang out with us.
I was
The best
gonna say, can I
deal.
go?
Yeah.
All
You
right,
can,
thanks.
Best
you can
deal
go.
in town, by
I don't
the
know
way,
if you'll
man.
be there,
You
but
guys,
you can go sit at our table. But if it's on,
A
if
seat at the table.
these
we
smokers are the
might-
shit, dude. They look like they're from the like a war. They're like missiles, man.
oh wait, what?
They're old propane tanks.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's just tight.
We were like I said, we were out there nerding out. My friend was like,
What kind of knives do you
"Oh
use?"
my god."
What kind of knives?
Yeah, what kind of knives?
Just standard chef knives.
Yeah, no specific brand or anything.
For the chef knives, no. For the, I have a custom slicer.
This kind of knife, Mina.
Yeah, that's just a generic chef's knife. Those are the hatch green chili.
Look, he fucking nutted on my
I love
fucking
green
leg.
chilies.
Wrong one.
No, that's the correct one.
Wrong
That-
button.
Once you eat it, you're like
Yeah.
done.
Junior just nutted on my leg. He was watching this, and yeah.
When people like, have you ever gotten that
There you go,
question?
Junior.
Or
There
you
you
heard
go.
that question? Would you rather have food or sex? I always say food.
Yeah.
I'm always like food.
I have a question.
Give me
I asked Junior this last night. Would you rather? This is for Jason. Would you rather receive a dick pic or an ass pic? You have to choose one.
Definitely dick pic.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Junior would take ass pic. And I don't know.
Because at least like with a dick pic, I know where it came from. An ass pic
Yeah,
can
yeah.
be deceiving.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it might be mine, hers. his,
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
it's like where the
so-
poop comes out of. So it's like
Yeah.
that versus a dick.
I'd like to
yeah.
tell you a story that I've told on here before.
All right.
So Fusion from the mystery shop.
Great segue.
Hi.
That's why this show is a professional
this is just
show.
A, because you said ass pic.
Joshua's like, you're fucking it up. You're fucking it up.
He's not Ruff House anymore.
Talking about hanging out with guys and stuff all the time, and so Fusion. When I receive videos and things that I am unsure of from unknown sources or just weirdos, I send them to him first. No context. No context. I just send it to him. And sometimes this happens because I help with the marketing and stuff. And now I told him I'm not your marketing person for some people because they're just fucking weird because they do things like this. Somebody sent me a video and I forwarded it to Fusion, and apparently it was him looking all coy, showing his ass, and then he told me that he windmilled in that video too. I never watched it, but he did the whole thing, and I was like, why would you watch it? Like you kept watching it. He was like, I don't know.
I did that to my wife.
I was
once.
invested.
Like as a joke, I windmilled in the room. Like, woo.
Was she impressed? No, probably not.
No.
She laughed, which is not what you want to have when your dick's out, but you know, it happened. Yeah, you ever windmilled?
No.
Never windmilled before?
No.
That means your dick's small. You never windmill. You have a small dick.
Even I've windmilled.
Okay.
Come on now.
All right.
Mina's windmilled with her strap on, bro.
Yes, sir.
Actually, your strap on is bigger than probably both our dicks combined. That
Yeah.
thing is like a 12.
Shit.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not realistic, ladies. If you
kiss
ever
it
see
yourself,
Mina's
bro.
pictures, don't.
You
Yeah.
can kiss it yourself.
What? Why would you say that?
Because the way you said it is bigger than both of ours. So basically, you're saying it.
But where'd
You
the
can just
kiss
kiss it
come in?
yourself.
Nobody said the word kiss. You said that. What are
What's
you
the
talking
biggest sausage you've
Yeah.
ever made?
about? Segue. Good segue. Sorry, Joshua. Sorry, Joshua.
My
You're fucking it up.
What's
Just
Fucking it
getting
up,
out, bro. Just getting out.
You know?
That's right.
Look, he fucking nutted on my fucking leg. Look, he.
All right.
Take it out.
I'm not a fan of hot dogs, but I love a good sausage. Like, oh, actually, I had a Costco hot dog one time, and I said, you know what? I could eat a little bit of this.
Costco hot dogs are undefeated.
Like, I don't know why. I fucking hate hot dogs, and I had one of those because Fusion had it, and I was like, let me try that shit. And I was like, wait a second.
Oh, shit.
I mean, they
That's
got a
not
bad
bad.
stigma attached to them. I mean,
Like,
it's like the remains. Like,
I don't know, but
in a blender. Like,
never
pretty
have I
bad.
had a good one. Except, but I do like sausage. So, like, you make your own.
We make
right?
our own, yep.
Okay.
God, you do everything the hard way, man.
You know what?
That's why it's so good, though.
The barbecue
Yeah.
sauce, I think, is what I'm most interested in.
Have you?
I haven't.
You want to try it?
I want to try
Gotcha.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How would you describe it? Because there's so many
sweet
different.
with
Okay.
heat on the back end. Well, I try to keep
Okay.
those things neutral for now.
Okay.
We'll do a spicy and a sweet and a middle one later on. It's not worth it right now.
Yeah.
Like 1% of the customers
One
ask for
good one is
spicy,
fine,
and
yeah.
it doesn't make sense for me because I give it away. It's free.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense to like. I'm not gonna put my effort into like those things yet.
I want to
Do you,
ask
do you make your own sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask
make the
you
gold
one
and we make the
question.
barbecue.
Not really about ingredients, but kind of about ingredients. Allergy reason. Is there anything in there that is related to seafood? Because I've been to barbecue.
In the business?
In your barbecue, like in your sauce.
Not in no.
Okay. Good.
Well, so yeah, Worcestershire sauce has
Yeah.
anchovies in it.
Shit. Okay. Okay.
Not a lot of people know that, but that's the shit.
I did not know
I
that.
know
Yeah.
that because I'm allergic to seafood.
Worcestershire.
So-
we have Worcestershire in our barbecue.
Yeah, most
That's it, though.
barbecues have
Yeah.
something in it.
For the
I
umami
realize
flavor.
that.
So bring your own
Yep.
barbecue sauce, Mina, when
Oh,
you go there.
no, I can't do that.
So people replace that with MSG.
Yeah, which
Shout out. No, I'm just kidding.
Shout out
at
to the
least I can-
MSG company.
I can
Thank
eat that, you know.
Shout out to that uses MSG.
So, but when I go to barbecue places, I love barbecue, but with the sauces,
Yeah.
I've gone places.
Well,
and they're
then
like,
I mean, you could. We make a gold sauce, which is like a spicy
yeah, it's
thing,
good.
mustard sauce.
oh, okay.
I should have brought
Perfect
this.
for,
I
like,
still have the
sausages and
sauce.
stuff, yeah.
I've had them be like, I can't tell you what's in it, and I'll be like, I literally have an allergy, so you need to at least tell me
Yeah.
if this is fucking in it. And
I'll
I've
give you
had
the
them.
recipe.
I've had people be like, you know what, fucking here's the ingredient list. You figure it out. I'll be like, all right.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, they get thrown off. They anchovies in there. I'm like, yeah, the good Worcestershire
it's
sauce, and that's the
rich,
shit
it's
floating around the
good.
bottom. Like that's
Yeah.
those are anchovies.
If I could eat it, and not worry about it, like, oh fuck, man,
Mhm.
it's in Caesar sauce. It's in so much shit.
Right.
It's there.
Yep.
I've never seen Mina more excited to be on a show right now.
The last time I got really
Yeah.
excited was the duck cake that
Yeah,
Amber had.
yeah. Something about food. Usually you're zoning out right now. Yeah.
I've been to Denny's so many
Playing
times.
fucking
That's our late night
Pokemon.
after.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Right?
Denny's is late night.
Playing
Everything.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Little moons over Miami.
I would get coffee with whatever. I'd be like looking at the table, like, what are y'all ordering? And they know what I'm ordering. It's gonna be like the appetizer plate.
Mhm.
What's your favorite diner here?
Have you been to a lot of them?
I mean, all of them.
Have
You like because you're a diner fan, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna do breakfast every Sunday at Ruff House.
I love breakfast.
Oh fuck yeah.
We did it one
Hell
time as a
yeah,
test
me
run.
and Junior are happy.
Yeah.
We did a test run breakfast, and that shit,
Okay, that's perfect.
Dude, if you have
because-
corned beef and
Totally,
hash,
yeah.
I'm fucking there.
Are you still gonna be open on like Mother's Day, Father's Day? Cause
no
I'll be-
Mother's Day ever.
No. I hate cooking on
Definitely
Mother's
not
Day.
like the barbecue holiday.
What? I would go.
Father's Day is kind of where we
Yeah.
Damn.
set records.
Yeah, Mother's Day's like
I've had
French
two people
brunch.
in 4 years ask if we're open on Mother's Day.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I'm a different type of mother. It's fine.
It would be a complete fault.
Maybe.
We could do pre-orders. That way I'm not like
That's
There we go.
risking
maybe
it all.
that's the
Yeah.
day when you like train some employees. You're like, hey, you got Mother's Day, dude.
I like
Yeah.
when the fire's hot.
Yeah, that's like true restaurant
Yeah.
business.
I mean, today
yeah.
one of the guy I had on the cutting board, I mean, I was going in on him and the other guy making sides. I'm like, you know, I need this, I need that. Like, you have the ticket times, you have to look, you have to go in order, like all this. And I could see it in their face get defeated. And I'm like, I appreciate that you guys are defeated right now because that means that you give a shit. Like, you're not just like cowering in the corner, like, fuck Jason, man. Like, you guys understand that, like, what you're doing is important. And I appreciate that, like, as the business owner. And, you know, like, drinks on me. Like, you know, like, we're all still going to, you know, be cohesive people together, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. But that's the best part about the restaurant business is when you're totally fucked.
Oh, yeah.
And then
I thrive in chaos.
Yeah,
you're
drenched
it's all
in
calm and shit.
sweat.
I'm like, I'm not a fan.
Yeah. And then after work, you just have to start drinking or something because it's like so
Or during
intense.
work, whatever.
Yeah,
All the above.
Well, you're the boss, dude. You're
Set a good example. We don't drink on the clock.
Why not? Junior, I mean, yeah,
The
that's like
firewall
you and
offense.
smoking weed, right?
No,
You do not smoke on the
no,
clock.
I don't. Never have, never will.
I've smoked with you when you're on the clock.
When? Where?
The county fair.
Oh, that was fun because it was what is it?
And the Skull and Roses
Skull and
Festival.
Roses, yeah, that's gonna
Yeah.
be fucking. Anybody's gonna hand you a joint. Here you go, bro. You're
Well,
like, whoa,
yeah,
hold
that's
on.
what happened.
And you would just accept it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You accept drugs from strangers?
Dude, he's
That's a
kicking it with the
joint,
Grateful
bro.
Dead people.
Oh,
like,
no.
eating
Oh,
that.
no.
Yeah.
Don't hand
Grateful
me
Dead
drugs.
people have like laced drugs.
I don't.
Wow.
Some girl goes, here, you want a cookie?
No.
And I ate that cookie, and
No.
she's like, you fucking ate that cookie. You know what that was in it? And I was like, weed? No. Mushrooms. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Be high for
Welcome
a
to
bit.
work. Yeah. But
went to,
when you hire a junior, you
Would
know
you-
you know what you're getting. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be like, God damn
You
it,
could
Junior,
hire
what'd you do?
Junior.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can you handle a heat?
She's
Can
like,
you run the
yeah.
marketing department?
Don't hire a junior.
No, not that. I'm a security guard.
Dude, I did
Yeah.
marketing for
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't need security, but
Yeah.
maybe you
Can
will.
you escort these
You never
customers
know.
I
out?
will when we have a liquor license.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did the social media marketing for one of the small businesses over here before, and I learned that I hated them, like the owner and everything. And I was like, "Oops, can't do this one." Can't.
That's
do
when you
this.
send dick pics with their account.
Damn, that's a good idea.
I know. I'm like
Lots
an
of
evil
people.
genius. I'm an
Yeah.
evil genius.
And
Yeah.
you're giving her
I'm the
ideas,
most hated on
too.
the show. If we took a poll on who they like the least, I'm pretty sure I'd get the least.
Yeah.
Hated?
Yeah, no, most.
No, you get the most.
Yeah, I get
yeah.
the most hated.
Easily.
Like hands
Why,
down.
though?
Easily.
Hands. Why?
Because you're the
fuck-
prettiest.
I have
one
a
in
fucking
here.
ick list.
That's not
going.
because she's pretty. Yeah, she's like really mean to the callers and everything. You know,
Good time.
I get a lot, and then you
Direct.
get hardly any for some reason. You motherfucker.
What?
Nobody
Could you
hates
hate,
you.
How could you hate on him?
I know.
Honestly?
Yeah.
Like
Nobody
I
fucking
do.
hates you.
I do, but
We get so much haters.
I'd be
like,
like, you know,
I don't even know why.
advertising the fucking podcast. Be like, look, motherfucker, check it out. Before you talk shit about us, look us up and let us know.
No,
what you
Junior,
think
I'm
about
pretty
it.
sure they just know
No.
you're high all the time. So they're like, how can we?
They don't
hate
blame
this
you.
guy? Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
that's
like,
my
he's just
theory.
high.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Barney on the Andy Griffith Show. Can't hate on Barney.
Barney 5.
Yeah.
It's like kicking a kid.
yeah, yeah. You are always positive vibes, though. I think that's why, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Any
just
other
wanna-
questions, ladies and gentlemen? No? You want to end the show?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
All right. I do want to